Here it is live from Say What You Will Radio Studios in Mesa, Arizona. It's the Pops and Low Radio Show with your hosts, the purveyors of odd news, Pops and Low.
All right. Thank you, Andrew Jones, for that fine introduction to the Pops and Low Radio Show. Welcome to the Pops and Low Radio Show right here in the Say What You Will Radio Studios. We are live tonight. It is Friday night. I am your lovable host, Pops.
Yes.
And to my right is our co-host, just as lovely. It looks like Kyle Clark is in the room. How you doing, Kyle?
Kyle Clark,
and
Mickey, Kentucky.
Mickey from Kentucky. She's also in the room. Good evening. Yeah. So so Lo is here, and our producer Ray is in the room. How you doing, Ray?
Show yourself. Good job.
All right. There you go. She's ready. She's rolling. She's rocking. And it is the Pops and Low Radio Show. We are the purveyors of odd news. So we like to talk about things that are going on in the world that are just kind of, don't happen every day.
Odd.
They don't pop up on the headlines. Typically, you're not going to see them on the headlines. So Jennifer's in the room. Jennifer, how are you?
You were going to wait for the response?
Yeah, I was waiting for the response.
Wow. I was like, man. Bob is also in the room. Kyle says, I've missed a lot because of work, but I'm at work watching now. You know what, Kyle? I'm going to encourage you to keep doing that. Forget work. Work's not important.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Don't worry. You'll eventually get another stimulus check. Will
Right.
eventually show up.
Either that or, another job,
Or another job.
Nothing's forever.
Jennifer says, all good. Well, that's good. Yeah. Katie Nestbaum, she popped in the room. So Katie, we've got half the crew here. Maybe Dave Smith and Kelly will pop in. You never know. You never know.
If we could just get all of you guys on the same page, we'd probably have 10 to 15 people on for the whole show. But you guys seem to want to just mix up the schedules, and you know what? Let's just figure it out.
Hey, listen, by the way, if you could do us a favor, if you could just share this show out. So share it to your Facebook.
Or maybe specifically to a friend that you think would enjoy it.
Yeah, share it out. Share it out on your Facebook or text message or however you like to share stuff. Share it. Also, if you're watching on the YouTube, if you want to click the YouTube reminder bell.
Ding. Notifications on.
The notification bell. That way you'll know every time we're live. You won't miss it. Even if you're working, Kyle Clark, you'll be like, I just got notified. The Pops and Low Radio Show is on.
Other Smiths now. I like it.
There you go.
Bug them and bug other people that haven't watched it before.
That's right. Exactly right.
See, Katie knows. Everybody needs to get on with the program over to YouTube so we can be done with the Facebook stuff and just go to YouTube.
See, sharing is caring, Bob
says. It is.
See, Robert Austin Myers, we also call him Bob.
Bobbert.
That's right. So, yep. And so it's good to have him. Ray, it's good to have you. Producer Ray is in the room tonight.
I am.
Yeah, that's
Hello,
right.
everyone.
She's here. That's right.
On the television.
You like how we did that?
Come right to your TV screen.
There it is. Well, there it is.
She's even got the television wave on.
I am.
That felt like the Macy's Day Parade or something like that, right?
The princess wave. Yeah.
Pretty awesome. So we're pretty excited to be here. So, all right. Kyle says it's already on. Donald Malone's in the room.
See? Now we're getting everybody on the same page. I like this. We're going to need all you to stick around the entirety of the show.
That's right. So don't be afraid to share the show. If you're watching on Facebook, share on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the reminder bell and share it out on Facebook too.
Share it on
everywhere.
Facebook, share it through text, share it on Instagram, whatever the hell you got to do. Don't forget on the bottom of the screen, there's a number if you want to be a caller, 602-475-2000.
Yes.
Somebody grow a pair and call in.
Yeah. And if you call in, especially if you've experienced something odd this week.
Yeah, please.
Share. Well, that's what we want to do.
We want your own odd news. We want some inclusion here, people.
See, here's another Donald Malone. He's working too.
What kind of excuse is this, people? All right. Yeah, I'm just not going to tolerate it.
How do you put your job ahead of the Pops and Low Radio?
Damn it. It's a Friday at 7 p.m. You're not working.
Well, that's exactly right. So, Lo, anything interesting or odd occur in your life this week?
Odd. Both of my cars decided to die this week. So, that's, not odd. I guess that's pretty standard for most people. But other than that, no, pretty standard.
Well, that's a shame. It happens. Ray, how about you, producer Ray? Anything?
I would say odd for me personally, as I am so fair-skinned. I actually went swimming around noon and didn't get sunburned.
Oh, there's an odd. There you go.
That is
Pretty odd for me.
that is pretty odd. Yeah. So yeah. Well,
Kyle says it's 10 p.m. on the East Coast. Kyle, that's not an excuse. That just means that even more so I'm convinced you're not actually working.
well, that's right. It's Friday night, so 10 p.m. The night is but a fetus.
Yeah, but a fetus.
Yeah.
Never heard that before. All right.
Well, shall we? I don't think
do.
I had anything happen too odd this week. I'm trying to run my week through my brain, and
Any more grocery store
mm-mm.
encounters?
No,
Jacob
nothing.
Thompson's in the room.
Jacob's here. How you doing,
Jacob
Jacob? Casper, our not so friendly ghost, has decided he's not happy we're moving.
Stop the show.
Crazy
Mickey,
crap.
Kentucky. Call in right now and tell us a story.
Crazy
You have
crap.
a ghost?
Yes, paranormal stories, even though we're not on Good Talk Radio, are still encouraged here. Yeah, you
that's
heard me
right.
take my shot. Yeah, we need to know. You got some ghost stuff going on? You got video?
Ooh.
Maybe?
Yeah, we'd love
nay?
to hear that story.
I was convinced the first house that we moved here, the first house that we lived in, our one story,
Mhm.
I was convinced that house was haunted.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Probably in my room too, damn it.
Well, it was like right around the garage, right where, by mom and dad's door.
Oh, it was their
that door
room.
used to always open and close.
Well, that was the good old
Ah.
that old air
Mm.
conditioning because that thing was paper thin. But maybe I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
That's just like what I tell myself.
But I
you know?
feel like you should have told us about
yeah,
that.
they were
Probably.
living there. If there's some poltergeist shit going on, you probably should have said something. Back when Pop had the yellow bike, Jake
Ooh.
remembers the
Yeah.
yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
Wow.
what I was thinking.
Throwback.
I
What do
thought
you
it
mean?
was good.
Yeah,
You
I
like
like
the
it.
yellow
Yeah,
bike?
it was
Yeah,
good.
the yellow Harley. Oh, we got a caller calling in. All right, go ahead. You're live on the Pops and Low radio show.
Hey guys, it's Mickey, Kentucky.
How you doing, Mickey? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you gentlemen?
I'm fantastic.
I am so glad that you took instruction and just called in. I like that.
That's right. I want to hear about this ghost in your new house.
Yeah.
This is the ghost in our present house that we're getting ready to move from.
What?
Okay.
My husband has lived in this house since he was 7 years old.
Whoa.
And there's always been crazy things that have happened here. We've been together 20 years, so I've been living here almost 20 years.
Oh my.
I bought a brand new pot and pan set, and I had just washed dishes, and they were sitting in the drainer, and we go to bed, we just laid down, just turned off the light, and we heard this big crash in the kitchen. So we both kind of pop up out of bed, and we're looking at each other like, what was that? You know, what was that? So I get up, and I come to look in the kitchen. My stock pot is sitting on the floor right in front of the drainer, and one of my brand new pots is all the way across the room, standing on its side, right in front of our washer and dryer doors, with a huge dent in the side of it, where it had literally been thrown with some force.
That's not even like that's yeah, there you go. See, I should have been on. I forgot we had that one. That's not even like a coincidence. Not like, oh, it got knocked down, right? There was a gust of wind. Wow.
That's pretty terrifying.
Was the pan that was underneath the stock pot.
See, what you ought to
In the
do,
drainer.
Mickey, Kentucky, you need to contact like the ghost hunters and have them come out and do a show from your house.
Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
People have been saying that for years.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty.
That's just one of many incidences over the years.
Would you say that's the scariest incident?
Oh, no, by no means.
Well, please share. That's what we're here for. I want to hear the darkest.
Well, let me ask you this. Was your house built on like a graveyard?
Indian burial ground.
Indian burial ground.
So we actually went and did a property and deed search and tried to discover what may have been on this land. The furthest back we can find is that this was where our neighborhood was once all strawberry fields.
Ah.
And obviously I'm from Kentucky.
Right.
So this is where the great move to the west originally happened.
All right.
So I'm thinking if this was farmland, it was probably slave worked farmland.
Slave worked farmland. Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
maybe like a lot of Conestoga wagons kind of coming through there.
Some tired and weary
Exactly.
travelers, right?
Yeah. And you had kids, maybe, that young kids who maybe got the pox, the smallpox, or.
Oh man.
Exactly. That was the
Oh.
best kind of history that we could come up with. We found no death records of anything on this land. Obviously not in this house, as my husband's lived here since he was 7.
Right.
And his mother had this house built.
Oh, wow. Interesting. All right.
You said okay, but I gotta know. Okay, what's the scariest encounter you think you had?
Okay. So we had a house full. I had 3 boys, and they had some friends staying the night, and then me and my husband. So there was probably 8 of us here. Everybody's finally settled down to go to bed. I'm laying in my bed, and you know how you can hear somebody who's walking barefoot or with socks that shuffles on the carpet?
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm laying in bed. It's dark in the house. It's quiet. I hear shuffle, 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 shuffle. And of course, I open my eyes and I'm thinking, okay. One of the boys is like coming to sneak cigarettes. So I'm laying real still and I'm like, I'm going to get him.
She's like, I'm catching him.
So then you hear shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And at this point, I'm like, okay, they got to be coming around the end of the bed right about now. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I roll over real fast and holler out, there is nobody there.
Ugh.
Not a single soul. Something grabbed a hold of my leg and literally pulls my leg off the bed.
Oh, man.
I threw the covers so fast that my poor little doggy got tossed off the bed and bounced out into the hallway. The whole house was wide awake after that.
Yeah,
I
bet.
imagine.
First off,
I'm going to be up till 2 a.m. now. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'll be staring at the ceiling tonight.
right. First off, that's terrible that your little dog was basically sacrificed into the hallway. Second
Absolutely.
off, you felt something grab you. That's wild.
Oh, I had the handprint. I had 4 fingerprints
No
across
way.
my ankle.
Oh, my
Holy
goodness.
cow. Jeez. You know what? Good for you, because I would have moved that minute.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. No. Are you moving to Florida? Is that where you're moving to?
We are.
That's
we
what I
are.
thought. That's what I thought.
Man.
That's
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
We are super excited. House goes on the market August the 4th.
Yeah. Don't tell them about the haunted stories.
Yeah, that might drive property value down a little bit.
Well, that'll either
no.
sell it like really fast to some
Right.
those people that wear black, those.
Oh, yeah, like people that do seances and whatnot or whatever.
Yeah, we actually have a seance story in the odd news today.
Oh.
So this is very interesting. Maybe we ought to.
don't like
There
the
you go.
segue.
Yeah. How about that? How about that?
That was awesome.
Well, what part of Florida, Mickey, Kentucky, and then we'll let you go.
So we are moving to Largo, right outside of Tampa Bay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hey, Tampa Bay's popping right now. All their sports
That's
teams
right.
are winning championships. There's a lot of money in that city right now.
You got Tampa Bay and you've got Clearwater over there. And a
Mhm.
friend of mine lived in Ozona, which was just about 20 miles north of Tampa. It is
Right, so that's right outside of Crystal Springs.
Oh, wow.
perfect. See that? What a
Man.
small world. I wouldn't want to have to
Yeah.
cut all the grass, though.
Better
Well,
than
that's
somebody
the
pulling
good
your leg.
thing. We're going to be in an HOA neighborhood,
Oh,
so
very
we
good.
don't have to mow our grass.
There you go. That's how you do it.
All right. Well, best of luck. Thank you for calling in and sharing those stories, Mickey. That's awesome.
Be safe.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Yeah. Don't let them stow away with you. You don't want your new house haunted.
Jeez.
Oh, no. We've had the blessing done. We've burned a white candle in the northern corner of every room.
Oh, man.
We've staged and smudge stick. We even had a medium come out here once.
Oh,
What?
wow.
And she pulled up into the driveway and she started to get out of her car, closed the door right back, looked at me, my oldest son, and my husband, and said, "I'm sorry, I can't help you," and took off like a bat out of my driveway.
What? And you guys stayed?
No thanks.
Yeah.
Good on you. Good on you. Because I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't think I'd be hanging around too long. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to that type of stuff.
Go to a priest.
Yeah, I totally love that stuff. I laugh at it. I'm like, bring it on.
She's like, I just got grabbed out of bed.
Yeah. Like, was that the best you got?
Well, to be honest, I'd be the one that would be sleeping through it. My wife would be the one that would be
dealing with it.
Yeah.
You're asleep.
Yeah. I'd roll over about 3 a.m. and she'd be like, her eyes would be like saucers. She'd be like, I think there was a ghost. I'd be like, all right, see, I'm going to go back.
I'm going to go back to bed now. Right.
My husband sleeps through 90% of it until one of the kids screams, and then he's wide awake.
Oh, man. Well, good on you. Like I said, be safe and let us know if you get any more of these stories in these next couple of weeks.
That's right.
Oh, hell no. Casper stays in Kentucky.
Oh, man.
Casper is not invited.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, very good. Well, best of luck and thank you for calling in. And thanks for being, thanks for always being here and listening and to this nonsense too. We appreciate you.
Oh, you guys are super fun. I love it.
All right. Well, take care, Mickey, Kentucky.
Have a great night, gentlemen.
Yeah. Have a good weekend. Okay.
You too.
Man, all right. Well,
what a time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. How about that?
Dude, I'm not getting grabbed by a thing. I'm telling you right now, I would have moved. I don't care if there's funding problems. I don't care if I'm literally just grab my kids in the car and we're gone.
Yeah.
There's a no go back. I'm hiring people to get God.
Aaron said he's going to be awake all night because he's home alone hearing ghost stories.
You know what? Good luck.
Well, we got Jen in the room. Dave Smith is in the room. So he is here. Angry Conservative is in the room. Thanks for being here, Angry. I appreciate you being here. And like Bob said, isn't Tampa Spanish for ghost? I don't know.
If it is, that's all bad. That's
pretty
bad.
Funny. That is pretty funny. All right, Reg, you want to hit the odd news?
Odd news. Here we go.
All right. Headline: Woman stops for fast food during police chase. Gets arrested.
Hey, that's classic.
How about that?
Right. Can you click on those comments up there? Man, I mean, I guess if you're hungry, you're hungry. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, hey, Stephanie from Nashville's here. Did I say that?
Yes,
Buenos nachos.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, okay, where did she stop?
Well, we'll get into that. So the Hamburglar would not be impressed. See what he did there?
Right.
Yeah, right off the bat. A Massachusetts woman stopped at a McDonald's drive-thru in the middle of a wild police chase and went from the golden arches to silver handcuffs, police said.
Clever.
Johanna Gardell, 38, stole a commercial pickup truck Tuesday morning and took Worcester police on a wild chase, during which she hit and dragged an officer and crashed into a couple police cruisers.
And then stopped at McDick's for a burger? Come on.
No, a couple McNuggets. Yeah, just, you got to have the nuggets.
Jeez.
I mean, if you're getting taken to jail.
Right.
And it's going to happen because car chases always end up that way.
Yeah,
There's
she's like, this is final meal.
She's like, you know what? I'm going to get my
meal.
nuggets and then you can take me.
Yeah, I don't want to go into jail with an empty stomach. She was ordering chicken McNuggets and they actually held her up. The truck's owner, Raymond James Simoncini said, actually told Boston.com, the officers called ahead and told her and slow down the line. I guess they called McDonald's.
And
they said,
handcuffs, Bob said. Genius. And see, that's the move. It's like, hey, when she stops to ask for that honey mustard or whatever she needs for dipping sauce, pretend you don't have it. Give it a couple minutes.
That's exactly right. She's now facing a supersized list of traffic violations and criminal charges, including assault and battery with a side of fries. I added that. See what I did there?
I see. Right.
I could have written this hard. Well,
Right.
maybe not. I'm not that
She
clever.
got a McDouble charge there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man, this is I just what's going through your head? You run over a cop, you smash into a pole, you keep driving, and you're like, you know what would be great with all this anxiety? Some nuggets.
That's exactly right.
Maybe that's what she was after the whole time.
Right. She's like, damn it, I just gotta get there.
Yeah, maybe she had. Remember the Free McNugget guy? That was one of our original podcasts.
Was that the first
Yes.
episode?
I think that was
remember that
episode
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
If you guys go back, was our free nuggets challenge guy.
That's right. I think it
Man.
was actually the very first odd news story we ever shared.
I think so too. And it was 88 nuggets. And he was going through Wendy's because they were giving away 4 free nuggets at a time.
Mhm.
And he was going around like Oregon, California, and he did all that within like a day and got like 88 of them. It was crazy.
And he stuck them in the freezer.
Man,
Remember that for
that's
later.
right.
Gardell apparently had hopped into a pickup truck used by Simoncini's restoration company near Lake Avenue and just before 9 a.m. and drove away, police and reports. By the time police caught up with her using Simoncini's GPS to track down the truck, Gardell had already hit another vehicle, police said. An officer approached the truck on foot, but Gardell drove away, the Worcester Police Department said in a press release. The officer got back into his cruiser and followed her at a low rate of speed, but she did not stop. Gardell sped up and went through several red lights, prompting police to back off. See what they did there? See, she's causing now the Hamburglar.
Right.
Bob
right.
Meyer says.
Right.
Let's see.
Angry
Gardell
conservative says if I was going to jail, I would have got a Sunday. All right. You know,
with or with
the
nuts, angry conservative. That's always the question.
without, it's never a question.
No, I'm with a nuts guy.
No,
I like the
you
nuts.
are
on
See,
top.
nuts.
if it's a Sunday, sure.
Yeah.
But a McFlurry,
Mm.
always M&M's.
See, my thing is if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
for that, I'm going for the Frosty.
But that's not a
That's a
McDonald's
win-
though.
that's
But that's what I'm
Wendy's.
saying. I'm not going. If I'm going to a fast food, like if that has to be my choice of fast food, I'm probably going to hit like a Freddy's or something,
No, so
you know?
you gotta go to the most greasiest, most calorie intake place there is, and that's McDonald's.
Nah, that's true. How long
You
can
know-
these carbs last me?
And let me tell you a little secret too, okay?
Oh,
when
you
you
have
go
a
to the
secret?
McDonald's, you can add a little caramel to your hot fudge sundae.
Oh, really?
Do a little mix and match.
Gotcha.
Throw a little best of both worlds
Yeah.
in
Even if
there.
you're gonna go to ice cream, then you gotta go to somewhere like Sonic,
Da-
Dairy Queen.
DQ,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Well, that's
Get me
right.
a cherry dip cone at DQ. That's my
Oh,
stuff right there.
That's good.
The cherry dip cone.
Chocolate
forever.
ice cream or vanilla?
No, it's cherry. So you literally do.
No, but the ice cream.
Oh, the original ice cream, vanilla all the way.
Okay.
Cherry and vanilla. That's the mix.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Used to get those after baseball games.
We should call this the rabbit hole. That's what
That's what the show is.
the show ought to be called, the rabbit hole. Gardell sped up and went through red lights, prompting police to back off. The officer deactivated his lights and sirens and stopped following her for safety reasons. When she hit traffic on Main Street, she went around, stopped cars, and hit a van in the oncoming lane. This woman's a mess. Woman's a complete disaster. At this point, 2 officers working a detail and another officer in the area approached the vehicle in an attempt to extract Miss Gardell from the vehicle. See that? She backed up the vehicle at a high rate of speed and struck a cruiser behind her and knocked down and dragged one of the detail officers. The officer, who wasn't identified, suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was
Oh,
taken
good.
to a local hospital.
Thank goodness.
A video obtained by CBS Boston shows the truck barreling through a construction site close to workers who tried unsuccessfully to stop her. Cops finally caught up to Gardell at the McDonald's, but the chase wasn't over.
It was not over.
It was not over. When 2 police cars approached her, she hit one of them and tried to go off road, but ended up stuck in some mulch.
Ah.
See that?
So Jen says nothing better than In-N-Out burger. So that's Jen's choice. Here's my thing though, Jen. If you got to take time into consideration, you're not getting through that line in time,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
In-N-Out's packed.
In-N-Out's packed.
McDonald's, if you get lucky, right time of day, you're through that thing in 5 minutes.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. And most McDonald's now have the double line, too.
Right. So the
To
two
speed up the
line,
order process.
and maybe the 2
Yeah.
line keeps the cops out a little longer. You see what I'm saying?
I wonder if any of this was going through her mind.
Oh, I'm sure. Because at this point, she's already hit someone. She's hit a cop. She's like, I'm going anyways. How much time can I buy myself? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Katie said the last time they went to Dairy Queen, they didn't have cherry anymore. I'm going to have to check. because I just had one a
Whoa.
month ago. That is a staple of my childhood.
That's very unfortunate.
Man.
First world problems here on the Pops and Low Radio Show.
Bob said OJ was in the back of the truck. Hey. Took you a minute there, Pop.
I thought he meant orange juice.
Oh, Reagan, that is
Oh.
orange juice.
My innocence.
Right. She's
Or
I
young
don't get
age.
how that's funny.
Yes.
It could be the young age.
I don't get how that's funny. Orange juice in the back of the truck.
Let me think. I was working at the car dealer, the Lincoln dealership at the time,
Lincoln.
at the parts counter. So we're talking OJ was this occurred like, okay, I'm going to do the math in my head. I was working there probably, we've been living here 16 years.
Right.
Add another at least 8 years to that, at least. So I got to say that was 16 plus 8 is what, 24 years ago?
Mm.
So that's 3 years before you were even conceived.
Yeah.
Maybe longer than that. When did
That's what I'm looking up right now.
yeah, let us know.
Apparently, the OJ trial, and this is just a conspiracy theory, apparently it was his son that was the actual murder. That's why the glove didn't fit. But it was his kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the conspiracy here that I heard.
Interesting.
October 3rd of 95, Reginald.
95.
Yeah, I was not around.
No,
I
you
was
weren't.
early.
I was really close though, because I said, what did I say? 24 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You subtract that from 2021, that takes you to 97. I was off by 2 years.
Yes.
Not bad.
Not
No,
bad at all. Not
yeah.
Not
Not
bad at all.
shabby, sir. Bob
Not-
said fresh squeeze OJ. Man, we actually got quite a bit of people in the room. Hey,
Oh, Miss Lady's in the room.
all that I got to ask, stay in the room.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just
Hang out.
stay here. You're already here. You did the hard work.
Take
That's
shoes
right.
off.
Yeah,
Hang out
just
for a while.
Kick it. Maybe message a friend to come join in the room too. If all 10 of you messaged one person, we'd have 20 people in the room.
That's right.
I'm
Share.
just saying.
Share and share alike.
I'm just saying.
Well, let's see here. Cops finally caught up to Gardell at the McDonald's, but I already said that the chase wasn't over. Officers approached the vehicle and were able to pull her out of it while she fought and struggled. Simon Cheney told Boston.com she claimed the truck was hers. Nobody drives their own truck like that. We know that. She's planning to plead not guilty. The website.
She's planning to plead not guilty. I ran over a cop. I hit a car, and then I stopped at McDonald's drive-thru and got stuck in their mulch. But I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It was somebody else.
It's my truck.
Yeah,
well, it's pretty easy to prove. If you don't have a registration or you don't have a title, don't have insurance on it, and you took it from somebody else's house,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably
May
not your
not be.
truck.
Yeah, may not be yours.
I'm just saying. The odds of it being her truck are slim.
Slim to
Maybe a
none.
boyfriend.
Right.
Maybe a boyfriend.
Maybe a McDonald's employee.
Yeah. Wow.
Options
I mean-
are limitless. Maybe her boyfriend works at McDonald's.
Maybe that's what it was. She
Maybe
wasn't
she was-
actually after the Nuggets. She was after her boyfriend.
She went to say goodbye to the boyfriend because that's about the time she's going to get arrested, but also decided I'm going to pick up some nuggets while I'm here. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, exactly right.
Got it.
Or-
Efficiency.
Don't
She
be
got-
afraid to bring yourself up on the
Oh,
screen.
that's true.
That's right. There she is. Look
On the
at that.
TV.
That's
Hello.
producer Ray right there. Producer
Hi.
Ray.
right.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
everyone. I was going to say she could have been dumped.
Yeah.
Dumped.
And she's like, you know what? This
Anger.
is the end.
Let me just
I'm
go
going
to
to
the
go get me
source.
some nuggets, and I don't care how.
Man.
Nice. That's right. Bad breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah. Domestics often lead to crazy stuff like this.
Mhm.
They really do.
How do you know this? Is this first-hand experience?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Just
know.
curious.
I just
curious
heard.
how you
It's
got
just
the
it's a
information.
rumor.
Through the grapevine.
Yeah, it's a rumor that's out there.
Interesting.
Well, story number 2, the world's most expensive burger. We're kind of on a theme here. A theme.
Burger.
Oh, all right. I thought we were going to call the world's most expensive burger. What do you think? How much?
I would say the one that you made Logan for his 17th
Yo!
birthday.
Oh, you remember
You know
that?
what's funny? I thought about that just the other day. I was telling my son about that. I was telling Carter, I was like, you should have seen the size of this burger Pappy made me. The thing was freaking huge. We got
Yeah.
to find the picture of that and post it because that thing was surreal.
All
It
right.
was giant.
I'll
Massive.
I'm
I'll
pretty
do
sure
a-
we ate it for like 3 meals.
At least.
I will do a quick
And that was the both of us.
Facebook
Search. Yeah, do a
search
deep dive.
here. I'll see. I'll
Pops,
see if
while
I
you're
can
doing
find it.
that, that thing was incredible. Yeah, it was my 17th birthday. The thing was massive.
Yes.
All right, Ray, because I think I've
Murder.
watched a video on the most expensive burger. It like came up in my suggested. Give me a number guess. how much you think the burger was worth.
Oh, don't peek.
Yeah, I'm not peeking.
I would say the most expensive burger.
Ever. Yeah.
Ever.
What would you imagine paying?
It's got to have like sauteed mushrooms and tomato and a bunch of cheese. I got to say it's like $23.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to go exaggeratedly bigger. The reason being, let me give you a little background. So I saw a video where a guy was eating a burger infused with gold.
What?
Okay.
Okay. And it was like, and then they had like a gold nugget on top of it or something like that, but it was like edible.
Mhm.
And I want to say that thing was like $50,000 or something
Whoa.
ridiculous. So just Pop, are we talking
Is it-
that ballpark?
Okay, so we have
you
some
guys gotta
guesses.
take
Okay.
We
it.
have 20, 1,000, 75, 2,500.
Okay. I feel like higher, lower. What is that? What game show is that?
That was the old Card Sharks.
Card Sharks. Yeah, higher, lower.
Yeah.
Right. Under or over. Right.
We asked
And then
100 women.
Right. And then Price is Right when they give you like the can of beans and they're like, how much is this worth? People are like $7 and then people go $7.01. You know, that's where I'm at. So what was your guess? 23?
23.
I'm going to go 23 and 1 cent. Right.
Okay.
23 and 1 penny.
We have an 80,000.
An 80,000.
Wow.
You know what? Hey, again, if it's the gold nugget, maybe we're talking a mil. Who knows?
I mean,
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
but I mean, what burger to gold ratio is too much
how,
gold?
how do you check that the flex are right? How do you?
But like, what's the point of you just like ingesting metal?
a little gold poisoning.
Yeah.
I don't think you can eat gold. I
Well,
really.
no, they for real. This is a real thing. They infuse gold into it. It was
Yeah.
a very real thing. He said it's 5,000. A lot of 1500s.
Mhm.
Oh.
Jen specifically says $32.
Yeah,
I
wasn't-
think Angry Conservative did a little YouTube or a little Google in there.
Little Google. Oh, is he right?
He's pretty close.
Ooh, all right. Then if he's close, 5,001 penny.
Is this like auction? Can you
I'm
go real
tell-
fast?
this is
5,002 pennies.
Right, 5,000 and
We asked 100 vegetarian women.
Yes, you can eat gold. Jen says so hot. There you go. Bam.
I did not know that. I'm
Now-
still looking for this.
You
this-
learned something today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we're-
I'm going to keep looking, but
Yeah, we're
let's
gonna have
get
to
to
get
the
a
story.
picture.
Let's get to the
Post it
story.
later.
Goldschlager cinnamon liquor has gold flakes in it. Goldschlager has gold flakes in it,
Oh.
period. Yeah, so that's how I knew.
Goldschlager.
Yeah, it's a beer.
Mhm.
A burr.
Huh. Goldschlager. I like saying that Schlager.
She said, so does that mean they can say my shit don't stink because it's gold?
Maybe.
I mean, you got to do what you got to
When
do.
you're rich, they probably have a perfume or something for that. Who knows? Like, man.
All right. Well, here we go. The Golden Boy.
You guys, I've shown you guys Dude Perfect, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Reagan's watched Dude Perfect. You remember there's the trick shot guys on YouTube?
Oh, yeah, of
Super
course.
famous.
Yeah, of course. I
So
know. Yeah.
they have this stupid segment that they do. It's really funny. It's called Wheel Unfortunate, right? And they
Mhm,
do
mhm.
unfortunate circumstances. Well, he has a golden Ken doll that
Oh,
he
nice.
gives out to contestants, and he calls it the Golden Boy. That's what that reminded me of. Oh,
All
man.
right. Well, the Golden Boy, a decadent delicacy made with 100%. Listen to this. Wagyu A5. I don't know what that is. Anybody?
Wagyu's a steak.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wagyu's
Wagyu
a very
A5.
expensive
So
steak.
that sounds to me like a top
Yeah,
piece of
it's
It's
top
expensive
sirloin,
meat.
extremely
meat.
expensive.
Wagyu A5. Then we've got beluga caviar mixed into the burger.
Beluga
lost me.
whale?
Beluga caviar. That's
Caviar
the
is fish eggs.
It's like the
Ca-
fish eggs.
Fish,
So, like,
yeah.
Beluga
whale eggs?
eggs.
That's, nope.
Yeah.
Done.
Mm.
Tapped out.
Where do you even find that? How do you
In the
find whale
ocean?
eggs?
Just squeeze it out of a whale.
Yeah,
That guy that was in the whale a couple
Ugh.
weeks ago probably got some.
That's where. Gotta be it.
King crab, mixed little king crab legs in there. White truffle, among other premium ingredients, just broke the record for the world's most expensive burger with a price tag of $6,000.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
5,001 penny wins. I'm just kidding. But yes, Bob, it is. Wagyu is like a massaged beef. Like
Yeah.
that sounds dumb, but like after they cut it and all that, they like rub it out. It's a whole process.
Rub it out.
I'm okay.
Yeah, rub it out. Yeah,
Mm,
that
that's
guy.
what she said.
That's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Right. That needed to go without saying. Oh, don't say that, Bob.
Truffle butter.
Just don't say that.
What's that?
Just
Truffle butter?
Stop.
What is it? No, you have to explain.
No,
it now.
and I'm not having that conversation with my father. We're gonna keep moving, and it's just stop saying it on live radio. Let's just keep going.
The Golden Boy Burger was created by Robert Jean de Veen, owner of Dutch restaurant Day Dalton's, who came up with the idea while sitting in his restaurant pretending to get some work done. As he browsed the internet to pass the time, he stumbled over the previous record of the world's most expensive burger, held by Oregon restaurant that made a $5,000 burger that weighed in at a whopping 352 kilograms.
Damn.
I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
I don't know what the kilograms to, but I know it's large. If that's 352 kilos.
Yeah, do a little calculation there. Would you love?
Sure, that's got to be like a
kilos
pound
to
at least.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. 776 pounds.
Excuse me, what?
I was thinking like 350, like a little bit, or 330, like a little bit less than 352.
Oh,
holy 776.
That's a lot of meat.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of burger.
Look, yeah, we got to find that friggin' picture because that thing's
know.
massive.
But if you have that much, then why is it $6,000? Demand and supply. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Wagyu by itself, like when they talk about like
Wagyu.
prime cuts of steak, there's like Australian Wagyu, and then there's another, I can't remember if it's English or something else Wagyu, but it's supposed to be like exquisite, like just insanely amazing. Mickey Kentucky said, I'm not eating a big old slab of Bessie. I don't care what you put on it. Bessie, wait, are you vegetarian, Mickey? Or are you pescatarian? What kind of Aryan or Tarian are you?
Oh, Aryan Nation.
Oh, geez.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Time out.
Wait a minute.
We're
What do
gonna
you
get flagged.
said
Yeah,
it?
we should have been flagged for the comments he was making earlier. But anyways, he's reading stuff. That's why we got to stop. We got to mute Bob.
No, you can't mute Bob.
Jen, Wagyu is W-A-G-Y-U. Wagyu.
Wagyu.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And I believe it's Wagyu or something like that, but that's just American. So, I pronounce things incorrectly. I don't eat red meat. Okay. What kind of Tarian is that?
That's a chicken-tarian.
Chicken-tarian, right.
Yeah.
Because pescatarian's fish?
I don't know.
No, Episcopalian is fish.
Episcopalians are
that's
a religion.
A religion. Yeah, it's a variation of Christian.
I know things.
Yeah. Architect, PE teacher.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Bob said, "Wag me."
Wag.
Really good piece of beef. You know what, Aunt Kelly? I appreciate you just saying that. Let's just air it all out there. It's just a good piece of beef. We're going to keep talking about it.
Well, we ought to be coming up on this picture here pretty soon.
Let me finish the thing.
That's all right. You scroll through there, see if you can find.
scrollage.
See if you can find the old burger there.
I'll get the scrollage.
So 352 kilograms. You said over 700 pounds.
776 pounds.
So this gentleman, he found it cool, but he decided to make an even more expensive burger and one that could actually be finished by one person. Wow, what a cool record. But what a waste that made the burger 350 kilograms heavy.
Boom! Found the picture.
Oh, sweet action.
2011.
Oh, there's got to be another one.
10 years ago?
That was
yeah,
the
I'm
size of a
27.
dinner plate, that burger I made.
It was.
Yeah. Let's see here. Getting the recipe for the Golden Boy just right took a while and a lot of trial and error. But in the end, Robert Jean de Veen came up with the suitable combination that pushed the price over the world's most expensive burger to $6,000. The decadent burger features all sorts of expensive ingredients, from the Dom Perignon champagne infused buns wrapped in gold leaf to the Japanese Wagyu beef, beluga caviar, Joselito Balada, whatever that is, 100% Iberico vintage jam on.
Yeah.
Cheddar and truffle from Wyke Farms.
Not
we're like so far past our commercials.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh my gosh, that was on me because I was supposed to remember today.
Well, speaking of
farms, let's go ahead and get into it.
Hey, Logue, did you happen to catch the temperature lately here in Arizona?
A scorching 115 degrees today, a scorching 118 just yesterday.
Unbelievable. And you know what comes with high temperatures and dry air?
Dry skin.
Dry skin. That's absolutely right. Listen, if you're dealing or you're suffering from dry skin, you've got to check out Gray Feather Farms Crack Attack. They make it in a lotion. They make it in a cream, like this cream that I have right here, which is right above Logue's shoulder there.
Right there, Crack Attack.
I swear by Gray Feathers products and the Crack Attack, Logue. I can't live without it.
Throw out your Proactive, throw out all that other stuff that dries your skin out even more. Crack Attack's going to be the way to go. All natural product. You got cracked elbows, maybe some bad spots of skin on your back, whatever you need, cracked heels, they're going to be the one for you.
That's exactly right. And they're all natural skincare products. They're very affordable. So check them out on saywhatyouvillradio.com. That's our website. If you go to the sponsors tab, just click the Gray Feather Farm logo that you see right above my head here.
Above his head.
And that's going to take you to their Etsy link. So check them out. All natural, very affordable, Gray Feather Farm skincare products. Hey, Logue, I want to talk about one of our sponsors called Nut Tree Design Company.
Yeah, this is a very unique company. It's another company that we have that's actually Etsy founded. All their products and different opportunities are on Etsy. But yeah, they do some unique work.
They do. In fact, they made us a custom Say What You Will radio sign. So if you want to show that to our viewers, check that out. That's handcrafted. All made out of wood. It's actually 3-dimensional letters. So it's really cool. We hang it right here in the Say What You Will radio studio. Now, they also make some really cool things too. One of their most popular items are souvenir cutting boards, if you will. Let me show you a picture. So if you have a recipe, let's say you have a recipe that's written in your grandmother's handwriting and your grandmother's passed, and you want to save that. What you can do is you can send that file over to Katie over at Nut Tree Design Company, and they will create that onto a cutting board.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great way to memorialize and kind of commemorate and, keep that memory, nice and intact for a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a really cool thing to have. And then that can be handed down from generation to generation. So check them out. They're Nut Tree Designs Company. They're on Etsy. You can also go to saywhatyouvillradio.com and click on the Nut Tree Designs Company logo, and that'll take you right to their Etsy page.
Yeah, and that's going to be under our sponsors tab there on saywhatyouvillradio.com. So make sure you check them out, reach out to them. They also have really good holiday specials where they do offer, other products and services and things like that. So reach out to them for all your needs.
All right, Logue.
So Ray has a picture that it was actually the burger that Pops made me for my 17th. It's freaking massive.
So I am going to put it in front of the camera now. It's
up a little bit. Perfect.
very unfocused.
Okay, let that stable.
So yes, that's me holding the freaking burger. You can see it literally fills up an entire freaking plate. That thing was heavy. It was massive. Reagan and I, it took us 3 days to eat that freaking thing.
Yeah, in fact, you had several friends over that night.
Several. I think we had 8 people there that helped me start eating it. Yeah, that's the difference between that and the other patties. This thing was massive.
It was 5 pounds.
5 friggin' pounds? Look at that thing. That's a chunk cut out of it. But yeah, you can see.
It's the size of a regular, a whole dinner plate, a large dinner plate. It was
insane. And it was tall. It had everything on it.
So that's a toaster oven. So if you can see in the background, that's the toaster
it's
oven.
It's almost a freaking size of a toaster oven. Yeah, that thing was massive.
That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun.
By the way, next go round, I may need you to repeat that. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Yeah,
we will.
That's not a bad idea. Or maybe world's largest chicken wing or whatever.
That's right. Well, so the world's most expensive burger.
He said that's a huge burger. That burger is huge.
Huge.
You can't get one of them downtown.
Huge. That's Donald Trump it was the biggest burger. Huge.
Everybody knows it. Everyone says so.
It was the best. It was the biggest, the best burger. It was huge. It was huge. It was a bigly burger. Let's see. A UK surgeon discovers 27. Listen to this, Logue. Listen to this.
Okay.
Right? This might gross you out a little bit too.
Okay.
But Lo, especially.
You.
No.
Don't worry. It's going to gross you out. Logan, hear this.
Well, the reason I said that is because you're a contact lens wearer.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No.
Have you heard this story?
No.
No, this scares me though.
A UK surgeon discovers 27 misplaced contact lenses behind a woman's eye.
27?
Okay, you know what's crazy about that? And I'm going to say something like, that's actually really easy.
Yes.
If you've worn contacts, if you've ever tried like anything with contacts, it's very easy for them to go backwards. I had one get halfway there and I caught it. And I'll be honest, I took them out the rest of the day because it freaked me out so bad. Like, it was horrifying. But what's wild to me is, how do you not feel them go back there?
Oh,
How do you not know?
27? Maybe one.
27.
Maybe-
You might
maybe-
irritate, but 27?
Maybe she had like a larger
No, that's not a thing.
crevice or
Because
something.
so basically, I guarantee this is what she did. She probably slept in them, right?
Ah.
And when you sleep in them, your eyes roll, and so they stay back there, right?
Oof.
So when you wake up and you can't find it. Now, me, I'm really bad. I sleep in my contacts almost every day. But
How many you think you got packed up in there?
I have none back there because I'm very like one thing. So when my doctor taught me about them, he was like, there's basically a way that you can feel them, right?
Oh.
And kind of like pay attention. And he said, so as you get used to them, start to try to make your mind kind of realize where they're at all times. If mine move at all, I know. Like if they're anything. So if I have a scratch, anything, it's terrible. But 27 is so thick. That would literally create a push out. Like your eyes would probably bulge.
That's disgusting.
It's horrifying.
That's right, Jennifer. That's right.
Yeah, that's
A big no-no. Stephanie says, what the heck? My former sister-in-law kept her daily contact lenses in for over a year. She's lucky they didn't fuse to her eyes.
now. Let me clarify. I take mine out all the time. I just don't do it all the time at night.
Yes.
Okay, I'm terrible about that. But I take mine out and change them out all the time. So I mean, at least I'm good on that.
One of these days, I know somebody mentioned my Trump imitation there.
Right.
Mhm.
I can also do a killer Bernie Sanders.
Oh God.
Why did he get such a big hamburger? How come? That doesn't make sense. It wasn't fair. Everybody should have the same size hamburger. That's what socialism is. If I get a small burger, Logan gets a small burger.
Look, this is not to offend anyone. This is just factual information we're reporting here, people.
That's
Oh,
exactly
man.
right. Let's see.
See, yeah, Mickey agrees. Your eyeball would have to be bulging because
Yeah.
for one of them to come out, okay, yes, it's a thin layer, but it's still probably, and it sounds dumb as an explanation, a quarter of a centimeter, right?
27.
So add 27 of those, okay? Let's make it freaking, let's just say 20. So 5 of them is over a centimeter, okay? So that means you have 5 centimeters of difference pushing out against your eye.
That's right.
That's huge. Yeah,
Huge. That's huge.
huge.
That's huge.
Ah, man.
I don't know why anybody would pay for a $6,000 hamburger. It doesn't. People have too much money. I've got 5 houses. I know. I understand.
Oh my Lord.
Anyway,
See what you did. See
I
what you did.
know. I'm
people?
sorry. I'm sorry. That's the political side of me that comes out sometimes.
If you need to watch anything political, tune into Backyard Politics with Pops.
That's right. Well, anyways.
Aaron said you sounded like Barney instead of Bernie.
Barney. You mean the purple dinosaur?
Wait,
Hey,
there it is
kids.
again.
Hey,
There it is. I'm gonna call you out. What did you say? The purple what?
Dinosaur?
Yeah, he said it again.
Why? What did I say wrong?
What do you mean? What did I say wrong? We had a whole show about this like 3 weeks ago. Dinosaur and dinosaur. Oh. Hey, Bob said that many contacts caused her to steal a truck and hit the drive-through. She just couldn't freaking see. She's panicking.
I like this is funny because Bob
Oh,
doesn't
man.
realize that we're on to another story.
Right. He's just blending them all together. That's the liquor, though. Everything just kind of runs.
Or it's just a poor performance
Right.
by your host. Maybe.
Bob, this is a new story.
Story
Okay,
number
27
2.
contacts behind the eye. Jen said, don't you wake up and they are stuck? No, I don't. If my eyes crusted over every morning, I wouldn't do it. But no, I wake up like nothing. But yeah, man, 27 though is disgusting.
That's exactly right. Well, the 67-year-old patient was allegedly unaware she had lost the lenses.
67.
How are you unaware?
She's
You can't
67.
see.
She's old.
Doesn't matter. Contacts change your vision drastically. If I take them out, I can't see your face clearly.
Yeah.
you're this
okay,
far.
that's totally fair.
You see what
but
I'm saying?
if you're an old person and you go to bed with them on accident, and you wake up and your vision's blurry because in your head you're like, yeah, I took them out.
I see what you're saying.
All right,
Maybe she
here's-
forgot the process. I got you.
Completely going down a rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here for.
Producer Ray, she just said that on accident. So I want you to hit the 1 if it's on accident, or hit the 2 if it's by
I
accident.
knew you were gonna say this, you SOB. Hit 1 if it's dinosaur. Hit 2 if it's dinosaur. You jerk. And I
Well,
did
you're
not
gonna-
say that by accident.
You got to do a 3 or 4. You can't do run 2 polls at the same time with the same answers.
So
I do what I want, damn it.
what's
Mickey
the-
says 67 is not all. That's exactly right.
two.
Yeah, by accident.
It's by
It's
accident.
by means of via. Like
well, that's
it
like
happened via an accident.
There's-
On accident makes no sense.
right, but here's the thing. All right, that's just same as people that go irregardless.
That's exactly right.
It's a double right, and so that's not. It's regardless, not irregardless.
Yeah,
that would-
irregardless is not.
Yeah, a double negative, right?
That's
So,
right.
On accident
Is incorrect.
Is
it
By
double
accident.
negative?
It's not a double negative. It's,
It's
just
just
improper
incorrect.
English.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
It's
but
a
that's
common
okay. You
misconception.
can't. You're allowed to use improper English now. Actually, but we're not going to go down that rabbit.
you're a grown adult. Say whatever the hell you want, dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Yeah,
That's right. The purple dinosaur.
at
Milk.
67, she was dinosaur.
Supposedly. Supposedly.
Supposedly, that's another good one.
Isn't it
Strategery.
supposedly?
Huh?
Isn't it supposedly?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's what-
supposedly. Yeah.
Supposedly is what people say.
Supposedly.
Strategery.
And then there's
Library.
the library.
Yeah, the library.
Oh, that one drives me up a wall.
No, it is a library.
There's an R in there.
Yeah. Well, it's like
And-
you don't say February. You don't say February, even though that's how it's spelled.
Yes.
You say February.
That's right. But you don't say library.
Like, I don't.
Maybe if you're from Philly
Right.
or the Poconos.
Oh, Kyle Clark, if you're still in here, he's calling out Philly.
If you're from the Poconos, you say orange,
Orange.
orange, and
That's also a Philly
Library.
and Jersey thing.
library.
Pacifically.
Nuclear.
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 Yes. People say
Nuclear.
nuclear or nuke. Yeah. Yeah.
I've never heard.
that
Oh,
drives me.
nuclear is what he's trying to say instead of nuclear. Because nuclear, right, is the
Nuclear.
actual word. Nucleeur, right, is nuclear.
Yeah, but
And
some
other
people say
nuclear.
or nuclear.
I've never heard nuclear.
I had a teacher that said nuclear.
Oh, that would drive me
Nuclear.
up a wall.
Science
How are you
teacher.
an educator?
That's exactly
Oh,
right.
he's a science teacher too? Oh
He
my
was
god.
a science teacher.
The nuclear reaction.
Ah, my brother's
Axe.
got a good one. Axe.
Axe.
Hey, I gotta
Let me
ask you a
ask you a
question.
question.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
And instead of saying mountain, they say
Mountain.
mountain.
You
mountain.
said they say
Mountain.
like you
It's
haven't said
you
that in your
people.
life.
It's all
Yeah.
you people from
It's
Pittsburgh.
yous guys.
No.
Yous.
It's a younger generation thing.
Oh.
And they say
Oh,
they'll say like
okay.
No, stop the whole show. Get the hell out. Get out. You're not gonna blame shit all on the younger generations. Get out.
birthday.
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 Next thing he's gonna say is, I've never said whoosh in my life. I've never said yins in my life. I've never get out. Who says a younger
Hey.
generation says mountain? No, you all say mountain. Down.
No, not mountain. I'm saying mountain. Mountain. They take the
Oh.
T out of it.
Mountain.
That's the same as mountain.
That's an
There's no
Arizona
T in that
thing,
either.
though.
Is that an
Yeah.
Arizona
It's an
thing?
Arizona thing.
Because they say button, like press the
Button?
return button.
Yeah, because I have it. Because I lived here for so long.
Oh, don't say that. Please don't say that. You got to correct that.
Button?
Yeah, put a T in there. Button.
Button?
Button.
Button?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
button.
What?
Button?
Button.
What's the difference? You guys are saying the same thing. I'm gonna play this audio
I don't
back
put
for
a
you,
T in it.
and you guys are
Thank
both
you
gonna
very
be
much.
mad.
Thank you very much, Angry. There's
Yeah,
no
I'm doing
respect.
it on purpose because he tried to blame all his stuff that he says on the younger generation.
There's,
He's being an old curmudgeon.
and I
Wanna
like how
use
he
words.
threw the yins in there
Yeah,
too.
Ian's are being disrespectful towards your
Yeah.
pops and that. Yeah,
I can break out the Pittsburgh accent.
break
if
it
I
all
have
out.
To, if
That's
I have
cool.
to.
down
If
the
I have
shore.
to.
Yeah, down the shore, down
Down
to
the
the shore,
shore.
down the shore.
All yins jagoffs from that younger generation and that.
Be
That's what
saying
yins guys are.
mountain. You've been saying
Yins
mountain
guys have been
instead of
saying
mountain.
mountain downtown
You
and
see
all
what I'm
that.
saying? He's like, he sends mountain instead of mountain.
Yeah.
What? It's the same freaking thing.
You're up there in Mount Washington and that
Washington.
hanging out down there,
Yeah, instead of saying Mount Washington, you say
staring out over the south side.
the
now.
south side and that. Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was a rabbit hole, ladies
yeah,
and
yins,
gentlemen.
yins guys got any pierogies down there?
You sound like Ethan.
Yeah, right. Gosh, man. Shout out I Am Head Socket. Zach Salzman, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show. Zach is a Arizona Spartan, sir.
Ah,
Man, Zach, welcome to the show, my friend.
yeah. Welcome
Good
to the
luck
show.
dealing with this because, man, we're on a roll today. Haas, there's another one. Haas.
That's right.
Oh, man.
How about my mom used to come over when we would fly my mom out,
Right,
and she would yell up to the steps, like she would want to go get a
there.
shower,
right.
and she'd yell up the steps, "Lo, use the up in the shower up,
Up
there.
in the shower up there, right?
You
Yeah.
in the shower up
Yeah,
there.
in the
That's
shower
what
up
she said.
there, yeah.
You in the
Man.
shower up there?"
Man.
I'd
Good
be
old
like,
Graham.
"Mom, he's sitting on the couch eating this gigantic
He's-
burger."
He's literally right there. Man, that's how I got here. It's all that burger's fault. You feel me? It started a trend.
That was the trend.
Expanded the stomach, and then it was there forever.
Well, when specialist trainee ophthalmologist RuPaul Morgeraria
Oh, yeah, good. Another
sure
good
examined the patient ahead of her cataract operation last November, she discovered a bluish mass of 17 contacts. During the inspection of at the hospital, she discovered a further 10 lenses on closer inspection. The woman had been using monthly disposables for the past 35 years, but never had her eyes tested.
So there was like all these random occurrences that she just forgot.
5 years.
How do you?
That's then you can't blame it on age. You can't blame it on lack
Yeah,
of
no.
knowledge. She's been doing this 35 years. You know well enough. I've only had them since I was 15. And
That's
I'm
right.
fully well aware of everything that goes on with them. They move an inch, I'm panicking. Like,
Well, an inch it would be on your nose.
that's an inch, freaking yeah. But see, hers are moving freaking like 3 inches behind her freaking eyeball.
Your eye is only.
Well, it's kind of 3 inches is pretty far there.
Your eye is
It
only.
It'd be on the
was
back of your head.
hyperbole. Get out of here.
It'd be sitting on your chin.
See, you hear this? That's an older generation.
The older
Yeah.
I know
Picking and
we
everything.
actually paid attention.
Nah,
Yeah.
you guys are just picking everything.
Well, Martin.
Man.
Yeah. Go down to Mario's for a yard of beer and maybe find some pierogies and that.
All right, see all the friggin' dinosaurs that they painted on the wall.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see.
Mickey said, I ain't letting anyone named RuPaul do anything to me. I don't care what type of professional they are. Well, no drag racing for you, huh?
I didn't even pick up on that.
Oh,
That's
man,
pretty
I'm shocked. I was waiting for it.
Miss Morgeraria, whatever her name is, stated to optometry today, "We've never seen anything like this before. It was a massive crowd. The 17 contact lenses were all glued together.
Oh my
We were shocked that the patient didn't notice it because it would have caused quite a bit of irritation while it was sitting there because while it was sitting there
While I was up in there.
up in there.
Up there.
Because of the unusual find, the woman's surgery was postponed due to fears about an infection. Yeah,
My
no
thing
kidding,
is,
huh?
Again, the amount of pressure that would have to build for it to be in a stack. Because, like, if you're saying they got stuck together, that's a lot of space.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Talking about having a little brain.
Right? Oh, God.
Oh, that was the meat of that story.
The meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
Cool.
All right, listen, if you just walked into the room, we just ask that you like the video, share the video, click the reminder bell if you can. If you're watching Facebook or YouTube, either one, share it around on your social media and help us grow the show.
Angry Conservative understands exactly what we're doing here. He said, welcome to the crap show called the Pops and Low Show, Stephanie Lindley.
Oh,
Man.
Stephanie's been here.
No, but
Yeah.
she switched over to YouTube, so that's what she walk
gotcha.
a mile in her eyes. That's good. That's
and on
good.
that note, we're gonna do our second.
Zach said things like this make me realize
Commercial.
life ain't that bad. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's take a quick break. We shall be right back. All right, Logan, did you notice that the real estate market here in Arizona has become completely insane?
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, it's super busy right now. It's hard to kind of, weave through everything and find your way.
Yeah, it really is. If you remember, well, you probably don't because you guys were young, but when we first moved to Arizona, we didn't know a real estate agent. And so we just kind of looked one up online. And Logan, we got taken for a ride when we first moved here. And so you've got to know and trust your real estate agent.
Yeah, I mean, real estate, especially, I'm young, I'm on my way to eventually being a home buyer. And that's something that, if you're not familiar with the industry, you got to have a professional to help you.
Exactly right. And there's only one real estate agent in the Phoenix metro area that I trust, and that is Sherry Espinoza. She's part of the Espinoza Group. You can find all of her listings, all of her information at azhomesbysherry.com. You can see right there at the bottom of your screen, right over there. Or you can give her a call, 480-584-7456. Again, that's 480-584-7456. That's the Espinoza Group, azhomesbysherry.com. Well, Logue, you're a bearded man, I would say.
I would say so as well. You are yourself. But where do you go for your beard products?
Oh, there's only one place that I go, and that's mythicalbeards.com.
What the heck? Mythical Beards? Tell me more.
Well, absolutely. So let me tell you all about their products. First of all, they've got beard balm and beard butter, and you can't put that on your bread. So kids at home,
not that type of butter.
Yeah, you don't put that on there with jelly. But they have original and emu blend beard oil. You can build your own sets and sample packs. You can get solid colognes from mythicalbeards.com and body sprays. Now, what's really cool about this company, Logue, is the names of their scents.
Yeah, and they're all based off mythical creatures. Obviously, Mythical Beards kind of gives that away, but yeah, they really stuck with that theme. You kind of tell Pops and I are in the forest here, but yeah, the mythical beard stays true to the mythical name.
That's exactly right. So some of their names are like Bigfoot, and that's a cedar fir pine, right? Beautiful. They got the Chupacabra, and that's a lime mint.
Oh, I wouldn't have
How
guessed
about that?
one.
Lime mint scent.
That sounds good.
I love that. Cyclops, that's a bourbon pecan pie scent.
That's the one I want.
They've got Dracula scent, dragon scent, Father Time scent, Fully Yeti scent.
Well,
yeah, how about that? Invisible Man, that's an unscented beard oil. They got the Kraken, which is spices and vanilla, and finish it up with Mr. Hyde, which is peanut butter cup.
Interesting. So, fellas, if you're trying to stay fresh, which with facial hair, you need to keep it clean, keep it crisp, right? Look professional for your lady. You got to go check out Mythical Beards.
Mythicalbeards.com. You can also go to saywhatyouvillradio.com and click on the Mythical Beards logo. It'll take you right to their website. All right, we're back.
Stop it. I'm going to stop you right there. All right. I need to address the elephant in the room. If you guys were watching those commercials, which you better have been, because damn it, we work hard on those. But if you were watching those, you saw the in-between, and Pops took him a good old deep breath and was preparing to speak, and producer Ray decided to cut him off for another commercial slot. So
no, that's fine.
Go back and watch that video. But,
nobody clip
it. But yeah, shout out to all of our sponsors, man. If you guys need to go look at our sponsors, saywhatyouvillradio.com, the sponsors tab, you can access all their services right there. Zach Salzman, if you're still watching this, bro, message me. I'll hook you up. We got good rates for you. And Jen, if you got a house in the Berg, let me know. I've always wanted to move back. But yeah, if you guys need commercial slots, please message us.
All right, Bob. He asked a question: is beard oil only for men? Well, no,
sure.
It's for anyone with beards. Yeah. So,
or if you just want to make your leg hair look nice.
There you go. Smell well. You feel me? I just smell swell. He said, ew.
Fish with beards.
We're over here, the hairiest men on planet Earth. He's like, ew, leg hair. Man.
Well, that's true. Let's see. Story number, whatever we're on, 4, I think.
Sure.
Police kick out group holding exorcism for dead trees at a Pennsylvania Home Depot. This is the
Whoa. All right. I did not expect that. I did not expect that
roller
turn.
Coaster of the title.
Exactly. At first, police kick out group. You're like, oh shit. Of people performing exorcism. Oh shit.
Oh no.
In Home Depot for trees. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Man. Okay, first.
Yeah.
How do you perform an exorcism for trees? That better be in the article. 2, why trees in Home Depot? 3,
Why not Lowe's?
how, what skills do the police have to, deal with that situation?
Yeah.
I didn't know all these facts.
I don't know, but it's funny. And I think about them holding the exorcism with the Pittsburgh accent back in.
All right, Ian's ready to get this thing started in there. We got a mountain of trees to work through. All right. So we better get started. All right, form a circle.
All right, Yins guys,
Right.
we're going to be talking about them trees over there.
Oh,
Here,
trees.
bow your heads, guys.
Yeah, everybody hold hands. All right. Keep your voices down.
Hey, hey, Chuck. After we do this here exorcism, you think we can grab one of them hot dogs out there?
Swing through Dick's Diner.
That
now.
guy's selling them hot dogs out front. Maybe get myself maybe a chili
man.
dog.
Dead trees, bro.
Now
How
we're
do you exorcise demons from dead trees? What does a possessed tree look like? That thing just swings branches at people that walk past. Clap right in the face. Oh, man.
unbelievable. So there are places to hold exorcism, and there are places maybe to avoid holding an exorcism. Any guess where the lumber aisle of Home Depot falls? Is the article?
Oh, it was for the lumber, not even trees themselves. not
Chris
the-
here. Hey, we got to fix this here 2x4. It's Jen says Yin's trees got to get your spirits out here.
Maybe
Yin's been up in there too long.
Don't forget to pop yourself up here,
Oh, yes.
producer Ray.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there
guys.
I worked a lot on that.
I know you
He said,
did.
damn it, I spent hours. Get up there.
I put a lot of effort into that.
Oh, geez, I always forget her first name. The lady from Kentucky. Maybe that's why
Mickey.
her house is
Mickey,
haunted.
Kentucky.
Right.
Yes, Mickey, Kentucky.
Because they haven't prayed over the lumber.
No, 'cause their house was made
The
of
foundation.
unexercised wood.
Right. Right. For the foundation's all inherently haunted.
That could definitely be true.
Oh,
A
man.
police report from Dixon City up in Lackawanna County. Lackawanna County raised eyebrows in that this week for its bizarre description of an innocent and incident that happened Monday, 3:26 p.m. Commerce Boulevard at Home Depot for disorderly people having an exorcism in the lumber aisle for the dead trees. Authorities wrote they were escorted out of the building.
Yeah.
What's up? Like,
No kidding.
just imagine you're shopping, right? You're in there for some nails or something simple, and you look over and they're all in a circle humming.
Oh,
right? Got a big old red thing in the ground with a star in the middle and whatnot.
You know, angry conservative. He says, "Did the 2x4 get up and hit anyone?"
Friggin'
Here's
haunted
my
2x4.
beef with 2x4s. They're not even 2x4.
That's true. Facts.
Yeah. I'm frustrated
I'm
by
all
that.
for exercising the wood. I'm done. I'm out of here. I was waiting for something to come up. I couldn't think of nothing. He did it. Damn it.
You're being naughty.
Right. No, yeah.
Get it?
Oh,
Not
the tree
e-
knots.
Naughty.
Oh.
Right.
Bob's being.
You know what's funny about that comment though? He didn't get it when he first said it. And
No,
then he
I
goes,
did.
Get it?
No, I said.
He said it. He was like, "Oh shit, that works." Sorry, Ben. Get it? Like,
No, I meant that. I meant that.
oh,
That's
man,
why I
that
said
was
naughty.
funny. Naughty.
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 Naughty. A
Oh,
call
that's
placed
funny.
to Dixon City Police elicited a chuckle from one officer. There were two people hanging out in the lumber department doing this little exorcism thing. The officer said, "I guarantee they're from one of those colleges up there."
He thinks
You know,
so, yeah.
some little hippie kid. Some
From
people at the
Slippery Rock or something like that.
yeah.
Oh, poor Ryan.
Where's Lackawanna?
Lackawanna County. It's I think it's up by Erie because they talk or by Scranton because they talk about what's it called in
yeah,
yeah, he's like I didn't
Yeah.
he's like I didn't become a Lackawanna County sheriff volunteer sheriff for nothing or whatever.
Okay, so that's way out in central
Right.
PA
Right.
by Williamsburg and all that,
Right.
or Williamsport. Sorry, Williamsport.
Everything's got
funny.
a berg in the berg. It's okay.
Oh,
Mickey
man.
says, "My house was built with exercised wood. That explains it. No wonder it got quiet for a few weeks after I threatened to strike a match and go out to dinner." Oh, that's pretty good stuff. Well, it's up in Lackawanna, Jennifer says. Sounds like recent releases from Muncie.
Oh man. The she said no, it's up more northeast. Yeah, like
Yeah,
like
that's what
said
I'm saying.
Scranton and all that.
Scranton. The Electric City.
Yeah. The Electric City.
Uh,
Scranton.
There were two people hanging out in the lumber department doing a little exorcism thing, the officer said. Some people at the store started picking up something was happening that was not necessarily normal. Police were called to the store and they were escorted out of the building. The individuals involved will not be charged, the officer said. It was a seance type of thing for the dead.
Oh, gotcha.
Unbelievable.
Is all the possessed wood possessed by demons driving the prices up?
See,
Possibly.
That's a great question.
See? Yeah, Lackawanna is
See?
Scranton, think the office, where
Yeah.
Biden grew up.
$85 for a 4x8 sheet
Man.
of plywood.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I saw a post about that a year ago. There was like $40,
Yeah.
which is wild. Man.
Unbelievable. An employee who answered the phone at Home Depot said the store had no comment on the incident. The real shame is that this day and age, when every unwelcome encounter at a business is filmed and shared online, no one seems to have had a good sense to get footage of what happened.
Because they were probably like they're throwing like pig's blood on the wood and stuff, right?
I guarantee you there was a dried chicken foot involved.
Right, something.
No.
I'm saying.
But obviously they couldn't have been vegans because the vegans only eat the plants.
Well,
Does that mean it's off limits for sacrificial things? Who knows?
weird.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Oh,
Weird.
man, that's funny.
Weird, wild stuff.
I just like, what were the things they were saying? Are they speaking Latin to wood, like lumber? Like that's really my question.
Oh, maybe it's the cult from the Holy Grail. You know the guys that walk around
Right.
whack.
They're smacking themselves. Yeah.
Exorcisms are scary business, whether it's stuff you see in a fictionalized account of true stories like the Conjuring stories or series, or in documentaries that explore demonic possession, such as The Devil and the Father Amorth on Netflix. Haven't seen that one.
No free plugs.
Can trees be possessed, though? That's a good question. Can they be used for spiritual healing and punishment? M. Night Shyamalan explored this a bit in his 2008 eco-slasher, The Happening.
Wait, what he did?
Yeah, apparently.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Wait,
What's
is The
that?
Happening that movie with Mark Wahlberg that's really bad?
I have no idea.
Okay, somebody in the comments, I know somebody's seen it. Clarify that for me, because there's a scene in this movie with Mark Wahlberg, and I think it's called The Happening, and it's like this notoriously really bad movie, and like the wind picks up and he goes, "What's happening?" And it's like this super corny, dramatic thing. Like Mark Wahlberg, this 5-star actor, right? What's happening, right? And it's like this notorious line. But I want to know if it's that movie, because I think it is.
He was Dirk Diggler.
Dude, he was Marky Mark.
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
remember,
which one's worse?
Dirk Diggler was the worst. That was definitely the worst.
Yeah, see, Mickey confirmed it is that movie. That more. If you guys want to laugh,
that movie
go
sucked.
watch that movie. It is so funny how bad it is, and it's weird that it's a big name actor like that. It's hilarious.
M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong.
Right? Yeah,
That's exactly right.
man.
Strange as it sounds, Benjamin Franklin and Antoine Lavoisier, I don't know how you say that, conducted a placebo-controlled medical experiment in 1784 to debunk the healing practices devised by Franz Mesmer. The study was at the behest of Louis. There's a lot of history here. Louis the 16th, who formed a royal commission to get to the bottom of it, given the sordid history of devil controversies in Europe in prior centuries. Well, I think we've exhausted that article.
Man, Drew Ton, what's up, bro? Nice to see you.
Drew
Man,
Ton.
We were, Drew Ton. His nickname's Crouton. Yeah, Drew, you just missed it. We were talking about people exercising wood at Home Depot, and no, not exercising with wood or exercising their wood, exercising demons from lumber. So,
yeah, that's exactly right.
I do know that they used
Pop
to
your picture up
Oh,
there,
sorry.
Rick.
come on, man.
There's producer Ray right
Hello.
there.
Hi, everybody.
I put a lot of work into that.
I know. I'm sorry. I know. I just keep forgetting. I know that in like the Salem witch trials, they
Yeah.
used to bury the witches out by trees.
Oh,
So maybe it wasn't the wood
I'm going to
itself,
look into this
but
because
the
I got to know. Like, that's,
magical.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Good
know?
point, producer Ray.
man,
Good point.
interesting.
Well, we got another story here, and this one I found fascinating. I had to kind of dig into the archives, though. This is an older story, but worth noting. All right. Okay. This isn't something that recently happened. This happened a couple years ago.
All right.
Headline: New Jersey superintendent who pooped at high school track pleads guilty.
Pleads guilty.
Pleads guilty.
Yeah, it was me. I defecated. Well, it can't
Wait
be
till you
understated.
hear the story.
Oh, God.
The saga of the pooperintendent.
I knew that was going to get him. I
I read it. I'm like, when I read this story, I have to read that and not laugh. I
Right?
can't.
Mark, yes, please. If that's a possibility, it would be greatly appreciated. Jennifer says,
yes.
wait, what temperature is it in AZ and why is she wearing a sweatshirt that weighs 20 pounds?
Okay. I
This
will
is the
sum
third-
Address the
myself
audience.
up. So
Yes, she needs a hat.
it is. Yes, I do need a hat. I would very much appreciate one, and maybe a T-shirt. But
Ooh.
I
Whoops.
normally normally hang out in my sweatshirts because we keep our house at like 75 degrees, and that's totally fine.
77.
I've always been a sweatshirt kid, so this is what I hang out in. So
There you go. Fair enough.
It also says Frankenmuth, Michigan. If
Michigan.
you've ever been there.
Frankenmuth.
It's an old
Frankenbeans.
Swiss town, I think.
Frankenbeans.
But it was really good. We went and got like traditional food. Anyways,
How'd you get the beans above the Frank?
She said, and TV off. She said, you know the thing you worked on? Off.
Oh, what happened there? All right. Anyway, the saga of the superintendent has finally drawn to a close. Thomas, his name is Tramaglini. Tramaglini.
Right.
Thomas Tramaglini.
Right.
The former New Jersey school superintendent who was accused of pooping in Holmdel High School track admitted as much in a municipal court hearing Wednesday. Though Tramaglini had been accused of repeatedly defecating on the school's track.
What?
Yeah. He admitted Wednesday only to pooping under the high school bleachers, according to the Associated
Okay,
Press.
what is the situation? Keys, bathroom locked. You gotta go and you gotta go, or like,
Why are you pooping under the bleachers?
why is he being arrested for it?
because why is there
Well,
multiple
you can't just
offenses
Poop
for
anywhere, you know?
it? See,
no,
Drew
but
wants to
like
know, but
Luke
why?
said, like, if the door is locked and
Yeah.
you gotta go,
Look,
it's either
yeah.
you crap your pants, which is uncomfortable. and
But
everybody-
this
Uncalled
is
for.
no.
Repeatedly.
That's what we're saying. Why is there
Yeah.
repeated offenses?
I see.
He's repeatedly defecating
That's
on the,
his spot.
on the track. On the track.
See, but he says,
Yeah, but
it's
I only-
under the.
I only pooped under the bleachers. I don't know who's
I'll
pooping.
say, Zach saying, I'm not saying I agree, but I understand. That's a great way to put it. Like, you're in a bind. Look, I mean,
That's exactly
I
right.
understand it. Like, yeah, I don't necessarily agree, but if you're in a situation. Oh, man.
Maybe he needs to ask for the keys of the
Oh.
bathroom.
You would think the superintendent would have the keys, though, right?
Oh,
If
that's true.
anybody's got
the
keys,
superintendent
at least
should have
right
the
to the
keys.
bathroom, right?
That's exactly right.
Just, bro, like, imagine standing in front of a school board, right? 7 people are like, all right, bro, what
We
are you
know
doing
you did
sitting
it."
on the track? Like,
Bob,
what are you doing?
Bob says maybe he just errantly trusted a fart. You know,
Yeah,
at,
with his pants down under the track.
at a certain age, Bob, you're probably onto something.
Zach said IBS striking him at the absolute worst times. Just so happens to always be on the track. Oh my
I mean,
God.
running does help.
Ah, well, that's right.
I
Maybe
feel
it,
like
like-
anytime I've ever had to go to the bathroom in that capacity, the last thing that would help me is sprinting. Like, just taking off. Like, I'm like, oh God, I gotta go. All right, here, let me just, like, come on.
Yeah, he seriously had it in for the track team.
Never
Seriously.
trust a fart. Never trust a
Never. No, yeah. At a certain age, Mickey, you're exactly right.
fart. There's no age. You just don't
No.
ever.
Nope.
Yeah. It's funny. My mom comes up a lot, you know, in
Right.
conversation.
Mhm.
Right? Good old
And
Graham.
yeah, Graham. And you know, she always told us, "Oh, I can't trust a fart anymore." We would be in like the middle of Walmart, right? And she'd be like, "Oh, I just farted." I'm like, "Mom,
She
you
did
don't
always
gotta
say it
tell
like that,
everybody."
too. Man.
You know what you do if you're crop dusted, you just act
You
like
crop dust. You
you
take
crop
it and
dust
you leave.
and you leave. You don't got to announce it.
I'm telling you. You know what was funny about her though? Anytime she did anything that she thought was out of bounds, there was always the ooh in front of it.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever heard her swear, she had this huge pot of mashed potatoes and shit flips on its face and falls on the floor and she goes, ooh, shit. And then afterward, she just starts laughing as hard as she can. Right? And she's just like, oh, sorry. But like, oh man, it was so funny.
I'd be like, well, hey, if you didn't hear, I don't know if you heard my mom say it, but she farted.
She farted on the PA, right? Pick up the Giant Eagle PA.
That's right. We got a spill in aisle 3, and the old lady farted in aisle 6. Let's
Oh,
see. At Tramaglini.
superintendent.
It's hard to say. Tramaglini. You never
Right.
see that word.
Some Italian man.
Yeah, that's right. Who oversaw the Kenilworth School District had resigned in July. We'll have to pay $500 fine and court costs. That's all it costs to poop on a track
That's
nowadays.
it. There's no.
So if you're rich enough, you can just poop wherever you want.
It's like more expensive to drive solo in the HOV lane.
Man,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. Is like $500. I feel like that's not even a slap on the wrist.
On a side note, he did move to San Francisco, where he openly poops on the
You can just
sidewalk on a
walk
daily
anywhere you want,
basis.
buddy.
Oh,
It's all
that's
good.
illegal.
It's all
there.
free and clear.
I see.
Just poop anywhere.
When you gotta
Anywhere
go.
you gotta go. That's right.
Pop said that's cheaper than a burger. We found that out. Oh
right.
man.
Yeah. So
For the people that are new in the room, earlier in the episode, we talked about expensive hamburgers. Go back and watch that. It'll make sense. Oh, man.
at one point when Trav McGleany was identified as the serial pooper back in May, police said students and staff complained of finding human poop near the track and field on a daily basis.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
telling you, this dude found his happy place. He's like, and I refuse to give it up. He was taking a stand. He's like, this is it.
That's it.
Oh,
There was
man.
a good video, and I'll have to try to find it. There was a woman in San Francisco doing a report, like down in the financial district.
Right.
She's doing a news report, and this guy in the background climbs into a big flower, like a holder.
Like a
drops,
pot, yeah.
big flower pot, drops trowel and just starts taking it down.
Fertilizing. Just starts fertilizing the flowers.
Oh no.
And she's talking, and she's just giving a news report like nothing's going on. And
man.
this,
He's back there dropping one, letting the Browns win the Super Bowl.
we'll have to see if we can't pull that video.
Uncle Dave, is this a true story? He said Graham held up a plane because she was in the bathroom. Oh my Lord. Oh.
I'll be right out.
Oh no.
Shouldn't have had that burrito.
Right. Oh man. Oh, Graham, you legend.
Amazing woman.
Oh, legend.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the days.
Man.
Oh, the days.
Uncle Dave said, bless her heart.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man. Jeez.
Let's see. Yeah. After the school monitored the area, they were able to figure out who was perpetrating all the poops.
They put a camera out.
They did. They
Oh,
put
no.
a camera out.
Who's got to watch that film back? Look, bud, we're going to give you hazard pay for this. You're going to have some PTSD.
How do you come to the guy though? Like, how do you
Yeah.
go to someone and be like, hey,
Like
we
this.
caught you on camera?
You know what you did. All right. Just come with us. We're not going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
come with us.
Mr. Tramaglini, I have to talk to you about the serial pooper.
Yeah, you know what you did.
You know,
buddy.
his face got red immediately.
Dude,
You know, he was
Or
like,
he was like, I wonder, did you find him?
the poopatrator caught brown-handed, Zach said. My thing is like, did his face get red though? This is a public pooper. Is he embarrassed?
oh, he's got to be. I mean,
Nah.
the fact he's not embarrassed about. He's embarrassed he got caught.
Is
Yeah.
he though?
I don't know. He would have to be.
Dude.
He didn't resign though. It took him like 6 months to finally resign.
He's like, I refuse. These allegations are unfounded. Every day on the track, he's like, damn, I hope they don't catch me. Like, and then one day he just turns and spots
No.
the camera.
The first time he pooped on the track, he was worried about being caught.
Right after the 65th
After-
time.
Yeah, he was like, "This is easy.
he's like, oh,
I'm not going to get
This is
This is
caught."
my,
Best
this is my
spot.
favorite spot. He said he was too regular. Exactly. Oh, man.
Yeah, we had a kid that grew up across the street from us, and his grandmother was always forcing him to drink castor oil
What?
and talk about being regular. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was drinking castor oil, and he would. It was sad, but he would walk like when we were playing. He always had like an oil grease spot on his butt.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor kid.
Why? Okay, why do people do that?
keep you regular. That was an old thing. It was his grandmother who took care of him was like 110.
Ah,
So it was like, it was like this thing that they did
During the
back
Civil
in
War.
during the Oregon Trail.
Yeah, during the Civil War, people would drink
During
oil.
the Great Depression.
Right.
Well, yeah, she was alive during then.
Man, see, Mickey, I agree. He's not embarrassed by it. He's comfortable in these situations. Pop said after the first time he no longer gave
How
a crap.
long-
He left one. Right.
Bob's on one tonight.
How long had he been superintendent before that?
That's what I want to know.
You mean
Is this
the
a long
superintendent?
tenure?
Did he get caught somewhere else, move here, and then
Changed
continue?
identities, became superintendent again.
That's
I
right.
will rise to power again, and I will again poop on the track.
I will again become the serial pooper.
Take pride in your art, diamond hands strong with the super. I'm telling you, man. Oh my Lord.
Unbelievable. So after the school monitored the area, we figured that out in June. Travaglini's lawyer reportedly asked to see the video that incriminated his client.
I'm going to need the evidence. Do you have a secondary copy of it? You can shoot over my email.
According to the authorities, his request was granted and court was adjourned until he had seen the entire tape. The whole tape apparently didn't clear Travaglini, whatever his name is, of wrongdoing.
Yeah, it didn't. It incriminated him.
And now it seems we could put this case behind us.
See, I'm glad we don't have video evidence of that one because Mickey said he was advertising that the track team was not worth a shit. He said, you guys aren't shit, and I'm going to show you. Man.
Wow.
That's great.
He was down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Is why he did.
Feeling dumpy. Who wants the job to monitor the area, especially for evidence? That's what I'm saying. The guy who had to review the film.
See, but if he really didn't want to get caught and they knew that they were talking about the way to get away with it, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know that show, like How to Get Away with Murder?
Right.
How to Get Away with Pooping on the
There
track
she is.
team. Hello. Yes.
Man.
Hi, everyone. As he should have been like, you know what, guys? I'm going to go out and look for anybody. And
Yeah,
just, like,
yeah. I'm
I
a
haven't seen
superintendent.
anybody.
I'll handle this.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, like
you guys
OJ.
don't need to take care of it, right?
Just like OJ. I'm going to find the killer. I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to finding the killer of my wife.
Man.
And then 5 minutes later, he was selling like memorabilia up in Vegas.
Right. Bob said, if the log don't fit, you must have quit.
The log.
Oh, man.
Well, how about that? Now, speaking of which, there's a theme. I like it's carrying on
Always.
a theme.
We always have
There's a
an underlying theme.
Headline: South Jersey McDonald sued for alleged feces-stained burger wrapper.
Oh,
So it's bringing the whole thing together.
together. So he's been dumping on the track and wiping with his McDonald's breakfast. He just gives the wrapper back.
I mean, you got to wipe with something.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
When there's a toilet paper shortage, you know what I'm saying?
COVID. Thanks, COVID. Now we're resorting to McDonald's
Oh, you
wrappers.
said the vid.
The vid.
Yeah, South Jersey McDonald sued for allegedly having feces-stained burger wrapper. A Millville family has filed a civil lawsuit against a local McDonald's in South Jersey where they were allegedly purchased a burger with poop stains on its wrapper.
No, sir, that's barbecue. I can promise you. Sir, it's just...
See, did they test it? Were they sure?
I
Did
mean,
they catch the guy?
Did they drop it on the ground? It's a grease mark, right? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, my Lord.
OJ's innocent, Mark said.
Look, my thing is, imagine opening the bag and that you have to question that. Like,
How did
that's-
it get there?
yeah, right. Like,
I don't know.
Uh,
Amanda Bordoy, I think it's how you say it, filled the 6-count civil suit last week in Cumberland County Superior Court, claiming she and her family were sickened and suffered emotional distress after they went through the fast food franchise on January 13th. According to the suit, Bordoy went to the McDonald's drive-thru at 1027 North High Street. So just in case you're in South Jersey, avoid 1027 North High Street, and discovered the horrifying stains when she and her family returned home. Bordoy claims that she and her daughter began to eat French fries out of the bags, but the girl reached in to remove a burger. She noticed a brown substance all over the wrapper of the burger on her right hand, according to the lawsuit, which is embedded at the bottom of this story. The family first suspected the stain must be grease. Huh?
see, and I'm telling you, it's your first thought is, okay, fell on the floor. It's grease from the bottom of somebody's shoe, right?
Their burgers
The burgers are crap. The one time you prefer some spit in your burger, I would take that over that.
That's
I
exactly
would.
right.
If it's okay, you got to choose this or that, spit all day.
Oh, angry. He has a good point. He says, I wonder if they were wearing their Trump shirts or their Trump hat. See,
Oh, man.
they got that special burger just for the
He's-
Trump voters.
Aaron said that he thinks it was the people who bought the burger, went home,
And pooped on the burger.
And then-
pooped on the wrapper,
Like the
claimed it was, and then
A
sued.
setup.
right
Setup.
Conspiracy.
Man.
It was a conspiracy.
Just like the hey, I found this chick in my bottle, eh?
yeah.
Found this rat in my butt.
found the
Mouse.
mouse in the bottle. Yeah.
Mouse.
So
I
how
believe
many
there will be no charge
for
on this
2-4
2-4
Elsinore?
of Elsinore. You want free beer?
Right.
Anyway,
Straight.
the family first suspected the stain must be grease, but soon found themselves overpowered by the stench of feces. Oh.
Dude, I would have taken that thing, just thrown it.
How
just
couldn't
out
you
the door.
have smelled it when you
That's what
when
I'm
you opened the
saying.
button?
You know
like-
why?
Conspiracy.
McDonald's fries. They're like, we're gonna give them a fresh fry. Don't worry, it'll cover it up. Just stuff it in the bag. Oh God.
To their disbelief and shock, plaintiffs realized that they had just ingested
Oh.
ingested was human feces, which was touching their French fries in the same bag.
No.
The daughter vomited. Bordeaux attempted to contact the McDonald's multiple times. And here's my beef, no pun intended,
Yes,
with
pun intended.
McDonald's
Right.
or any one of these fast food joints. Anytime you go through the drive-through, and I've talked about this on the show, and maybe I'm unlucky. Maybe I've got the black flag or black
Plague?
cloud,
The brown smudge.
the black cloud over my head. But I always seem to get my orders always wrong, especially if it's a bigger order, right? If I just order a cheeseburger,
I thought
I'll get it right.
I thought it was our family for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I started getting food on my own. Stopped happening. I believe it is you.
Wow. Should calling it out. Oh man.
Well, anyway, but then, so when you get the wrong order, my point is that you try to call back and you're lucky if they ever answer.
Oh yeah. They purposely, their phones just ring and they don't give a damn. Like
Nope.
they're
They
like, nah.
don't.
Why would I answer the phone? It's a problem. It's never good. When you work in fast food or food
Yeah,
at all.
no.
That's
Unless they're ordering takeout, it's not a good call. Like this
No.
is not.
Bordeaux attempted to contact the McDonald's multiple times, but could not reach anyone by phone. She then called police, who came to her home and observed what appeared to be feces on the wrapper of the burger in the bag. Millville police officer Kevin Gandy wrote in his report, a photo of the wrapped burger and brown stain can be viewed at the Ashbury Park Press. I didn't bother to bring up the picture.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no, I
I'm glad
appreciate
you didn't. Because that's
appreciate
a hard pass.
Because, like, at first when we started this
Oh.
episode, I was like, man, maybe I'll go grab everybody Lakewood Burger or whatever after this. Nope, that's not happening anymore.
Zach said, in a weird twist of events, the relinquished superintendent took a new job at a Jersey McDonald. And he's pooping on the floor and accidentally.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Just get the 2 cheeseburgers. Can't mess that up.
You can.
You
They
can.
can give you one.
Yeah.
or
or none.
the wrapper can be covered in
In-
poop.
Yeah.
Was it human?
Well, we're going to find out. Mickey says those paper wrappers are made out of
There
unexercised
it is.
trees.
Right. That's the protest. Is if they're unexercised trees, we rub them in shit.
This McDonald's is clean. When when police visited the McDonald's, the manager allegedly said it was not possible for feces to have gotten on the bag because he packed the items himself and would have noticed a fecal substance on his gloves.
The manager, there you go, Zach. Right? That's the superintendent. He's like, I've got management experience. Okay.
That's right.
They're like, yeah, you come in as a manager.
Let me tell you something. I was a superintendent over.
I ran a prestigious, clean high
Yeah.
school. All right.
Jen said they didn't notice prior to getting home. Remember the hot coffee lawsuit? Because that's why they had to put this coffee is hot
That's
on
exactly
every
right.
single cup.
This is poop on top of
This meal contains no human feces.
Right.
May contain human feces.
May contain.
Oh,
fecal
true
matter.
story though. True story. Speaking of fecal matter and burger
segue.
joints,
Yeah, okay.
the Jack in the Box, and you can look this up.
Oh, I don't want to.
In fact, Reg,
No.
if you want to Google this,
I will Google it.
yeah, if you want to Google this, at one point, Jack in the Box had to be closed because they found too much fecal matter in their burgers. True story. Probably back in the, I would say, late 80s, early 90s. I'm pulling this
Thank
strictly.
God that was almost
It's right
30
in the
years
brain.
ago.
Yeah, I am pulling this
State
out.
Health Department confirms tests of 2 contaminated meat samples taken from Jack in the Box show levels of fecal matter so high that it would be, quote, it would be more difficult though not impossible to kill all the bacteria through normal cooking procedures, officials announced Friday.
First
Booyah.
off, you've got
This
to put
was-
yourself on the TV.
How long ago? 94?
Oh, so sorry. 1993.
Wow. How about that for a memory?
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Holy ecology, Dave says.
Yeah, not only am I impressed by how much fecal matter you can stuff in a burger at Jack in the Box.
I'm impressed by how much fecal matter you remember in your brain.
In my gray matter still functions.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I feel like the COVID fog has finally drifted away. I
Man.
feel
Yet you still don't have your taste.
no, I don't. I don't have my taste or my smell, but I feel like I can think again.
Hey,
So that's a good thing.
That's
step one. Step one, think. Step two, taste.
That's exactly right. One step at a time. Baby
Jen
steps.
says she used to eat there in the early 90s when she lived there.
So did I, Jen. So did I. When I lived over in Colorado for a short stint, I was down in those things left and right.
Man. Oh, yeah. You were at CSU.
I was. The Rams. Remember the Rams. Go Rams.
Green and gold.
The Cumberland County Department of Health performed an inspection of the McDonald's on January 15th, finding a repeat violation of hand washing conducted in a timely manner.
Oh, bro.
According to the suit.
Okay, it's already nasty. It's fecal matter, right?
Yeah.
But leaving it up to the imagination as to how it got involved with the food is better than knowing it's somebody's nasty, unwashed hands.
Exactly right.
Like,
Okay, first off,
Yeah.
bro.
why is it getting on your hands in the first place?
Again,
Are you
exactly.
a child?
Gosh, man.
Unbelievable. Angry Conservative says, John, have you ever really thought a lot in your life? No, I don't think so.
Whoa. Speaking of things that you don't think about, Stephanie Lindley has a very good question. There's an odd news story we should have addressed. Did you guys hear that they tested Subway's tuna sandwich for the percentage of actual tuna in it? And it was like 2%.
Oh my God. What is it then?
Tofu? Maybe?
Tofu? Shark meat?
Fake meat?
They used to buy
Faux meat?
they used to trap like a lot of sharks or dolphins. I'm sorry, dolphins in tuna. In the tuna nets, and they would serve the dolphin
Chop
as
'em
tuna.
up?
Yeah, just grind it up inside. Yeah, along with the tuna, because tuna is very expensive and very hard to catch, especially like the blue tunas and stuff. Violations at the restaurant were corrected on site. McDonald's was able to maintain its satisfactory rating. The defendant in the lawsuit is listed as Seoul-based JDKD Enterprises / McDonald's. Serving safe, high-quality food is always on our top priority, and we take this claim seriously. The owner and operator of the restaurant told APP in a statement released by McDonald's USA, quote, "We have taken the appropriate steps to investigate this matter and have been unable to substantiate the claim." Can't they just do like a test of the poop?
Yeah, because if you
I'm not a fecal professional.
If you can test fecal matter for having like the COVID like goobers in there or whatever.
Yeah. Good
You
point.
can test it for DNA. That's how they tracked down the one terrorist dude in I don't know if it was like Iraq or Iran or whatever, but that's how they caught one terrorist dude. They like found out like through the sewage system that he was in like this specific building. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you think they would have been able to test the
that.
serial
Yeah.
pooper too?
Yo, that's cool.
The superintendent. They should have been
Yeah.
able to test his too, right?
Hey, I have to address the comment Stephanie made. She said R.I.P. Flipper. And that got me good. Mickey Kentucky says, of course, have you ever seen stray cats around a Chinese restaurant?
No.
Oh my God.
Sweet and sour kitty cat.
Dingleberries. Oh my gosh, man.
Well, we have one last story, and it's probably
Run it up.
not the best story, but
Oh my.
headline, Trooper performs Heimlich after motorist chokes on marijuana. This is no theme whatsoever.
Oh man.
What
so
did he do?
yeah,
Eat it?
yeah, because he was getting caught. So he swallowed it. That
Yeah.
way it's not right.
Yeah, exactly right. An Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper successfully performed the Heimlich maneuver after a man allegedly attempted to swallow a bag of cannabis when he was pulled over for speeding. Ohio State Police Sergeant Ray Santiago said the traffic stop occurred on July 3rd in Portage County. Trooper Charles Hoskin conducted a traffic stop for a vehicle that was allegedly traveling 94 mile an hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. Now, which is interesting because typically if you're on the weed, you typically go slower.
Yeah,
You were
'cause
talking to Reagan about on accident, and now you're going to say on the weed?
What? Yeah, you can't be on the weed?
No, you can't be on the weed. Okay, the weed
Are you-
can't be in you. Like
See,
you can't
but
be
like
in the
you
weed.
can
Dingle
can't-
prints instead of fingerprints.
Oh,
Oof.
and see, so like, first off, when I
But-
picture that cop doing the Heimlich, for some reason, Nacho Libre doing the anaconda squeeze popped in my head.
Anaconda squeeze.
See, the only thing in my head right now is chocolate bars.
Oh, man, like that's a bad day. You're getting pulled over. You know you got weed on you. You know it's illegal.
Why are you doing
saw-
94?
That's my thing. You swallow it and then you choke. Like that's all bad. I was actually, you know what's funny? Is as soon as you said 90 to 75, I threw my hands up like what an idiot, but realized that was my first speeding ticket. It was 93 and a 75. So yeah, I just wanted to call out my own hypocrisy.
Jennifer says you can't be standing or sitting on the weed, John.
Just like Dave Smith said on the Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Just like earlier you said the YouTube.
But
we
see,
are on the Facebook right
No,
now.
we are
We
on
are.
live. We're live on the Facebook.
We are on Facebook and on YouTube, not the Facebook or the YouTube.
By the
Ah.
way, if you're here, like and subscribe on our channel. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
SandwichWillRadio.com.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, I mean,
The YouTube.
See, but you can be on drugs,
Exactly.
but you can't be on the drugs because there's like multiple.
Well, yeah,
types
but
of
you can be
drugs.
on the weed.
No,
can't be on the
there's-
weed.
no,
see,
you can
it's
be
not
on
the
weed and doing
Ah.
Yeah.
weed
Yes, you can smoke weed, right? Or I'm high
on weed from weed.
from weed, right?
Yeah. High on weed. You could be high on weed.
I just on weed sounds so
It
different.
does.
Like
yeah,
I don't feel like it's.
I'm drunk on alcohol.
But then you could be high on meth. You could be on meth. You can be on heroin.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Maybe it's just
It's
weed
just-
on
yeah,
weed. is
the word
weird.
weed is maybe.
It's the word. It's the W.
Yeah, that's weird.
On the marijuana.
No,
Stop saying the.
the is
The is what throws it off. The
Yeah, because
dinosaur.
on marijuana makes sense.
Right.
High on marijuana.
High
Yeah.
on marijuana, yeah.
High on so take the out of it.
Yes.
Is
Even
what
if
you're
you
saying.
say high on weed, it doesn't sound as bad. But just I'm on weed sounds weird.
Because if you say like the weed, it's like the weed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's like it's
I
the
have
one.
the weed.
It's like the
The
best of the
weed.
best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Man.
Dash camera video posted to the Ohio State Police Twitter account shows
That was almost like the Ohio State University.
Exactly.
Right? I got it. Very nice.
that's what it says.
I like that, but I like how you read it. You read it
Yeah.
right. I liked that. That was good.
Shows Hoskin asking if the driver could breathe before helping him out of the car and performing the Heimlich. The man expelled a bag of marijuana and apologized to the police officer. Well, that was nice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I picture. He was sorry.
Yeah, see?
Like all in one.
See, an individual weed.
But that's not weed. Weed is not one. It's not.
No.
You're not smoking the whole plant. Like it's not a. And don't act like you don't know. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Now I'm frustrated because you know damn well.
After the man recovered, Hoskins said, "Do you want to die over a minor misdemeanor?"
Apparently, dude.
The man received citations for speeding and failing to wear a seatbelt, according to San Diego. The man also received a summons for marijuana and was released at the scene.
Man,
How about that? So that's a nice little story to end the show,
nice
but
wrap up.
nice wrap up.
Oh man.
Mickey says, "Smack the like button like it's Creepy Joe sniffing up your babysitter."
That's
That's a sentence.
It's not a weed. It's an herb,
There we go. High
You
on the
said
herb.
herb.
and that's why I was like an herb
High on the herb.
because herb.
Herb.
He was smoking the herb.
The only herb I know is Kirk Herb Street.
I think a
Announcer.
herb on the Cincinnati WKRP in Cincinnati show.
That's
But again,
real specific.
you probably never heard of that.
Herb Erschlinger. Who am I thinking of?
What?
Herb
Herb?
Erschlinger.
you
Herb.
said herb a lot of times. Herbie.
No, it's
Herbie
like
the love bug.
Herbie. Right.
Herb Erschlinger.
Kirk Herb Street is an announcer. That's the closest I know.
No,
You're just saying
I can't
herb
think of
a
the
lot.
name. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I know my picture's not up. Hello.
That's fine. That's fine. I put a lot of work into that.
I
by the
know.
way.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
We've been
sorry.
going for 2 hours, and he said I've put a lot of work into this once every 5 minutes. I put a lot of work into that.
Hey.
You better pull up the damn.
Oh, and she took herself down.
I
She's
know.
like,
again.
no.
I'm not talking. Okay, here. I'll just leave it
Just
up.
stay on.
Yeah, it's the end of the
Hey,
show.
hey,
It's the end of the
rolling
show.
out.
How you doing?
He gives
exactly
a lump
right.
from the Ohio State University. The Ohio State University, bad name.
The
Dave Smith says the H is silent, you know. Oh, I wasn't
Oh.
aware that it was silent. Cool whip, you know?
cool.
Say what way?
When are you supposed to know the H is silent too? How are you supposed to know that?
You grow
Abby.
up learning and speaking the English language.
Well, I grew up in
Mm.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
We
they,
barely spoke the English language.
I
they,
know.
they say dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
We also
Fine.
said, yeah, it's time to red up the room.
Right.
Read up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up all the gum bands.
Right.
Red
See,
up the room.
It's not the ganja. It's not an ganja. It's just ganja.
High on the ganja.
Yeah.
See? No, don't say the. It's not the ganja.
No.
It's
Why
just-
can't you just, I mean,
Because
is
you're
it,
putting a the in front of everything. It's just, you're adding words to a sentence.
so this is just Pops and Low radio show. It's not the Pops and Low radio
No,
show.
because
That's
we're
a title.
addressing the subject.
That's a
right?
title.
The subject. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I don't know. That's
Because
right.
weed is already a plural word.
Yeah.
And
well,
this is a singular
weed
show.
can be a singular.
But it's not
also.
because weed, okay, if you're talking about the drug, is it's not singular. Right?
Weed?
Yes, because it's not, you're not talking about one plant.
You could say I got high
You're
on
saying
the
weed
the
leaf.
marijuana cigarette.
Yes, that's different. You're talking about a singular item.
So maybe he was high on the marijuana cigarette.
Well, then he would have said I was high on the or I choked
No,
on the
but
marijuana cigarette.
But he didn't.
You feel me?
He choked on
He said
the bag.
the
The-
bag
the-
of weed.
The marijuana.
Because it's more than one.
Yeah, I guarantee he had more than one.
Yeah.
Because
So-
he was high.
Jennifer says I had a professor who always pronounced herb with an H. Herb.
Oh, it's pronounced herb.
Yeah, just like I had a teacher who
Herb.
said nuclear.
Yeah, that's
Nuclear.
crazy to me.
Yeah, the nucleus.
I would have.
She used to say because it was science. It was the nucleus.
The nucleus. No.
Inside the atom was-
Oh, no.
was the nucleus.
You would have went into your next class if you didn't know she was saying it wrong. You would have went in. Some college professor's like, all right, so explain to me what this is. You're like, oh, the nucleus, and that teacher would have kicked you out. Like that.
Nucleus.
Nucleus.
Nucleus. It's
Nucleus.
harder to say it wrong.
It is harder. Nucleus.
Man.
Nope. You would say a when speaking in singulars, not the. Okay.
A-weed?
A weed.
Right. So that would be
Ah.
See,
singular.
that makes me think
that's right.
A-weed is like the dandelions in the driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a good.
It's a weed.
Pop, stop everything.
What do we got?
Katie said, low, I heard a rumor about Yingling making his way to AZ. What?
What?
Who said? Who's sending it?
Interesting.
And why haven't I thanked them yet? Because I don't know who it is.
It's like the kind. What's Mark
Do
say?
you know something?
It's that
No,
kind of
I was
like
just-
the COVID. The COVID.
See, but that's,
It's
again,
not
it's
the
a name.
COVID. It's just COVID.
But it's the name. It's a title. It's
I'm going to have some grammar teacher. I'm going to find a grammar teacher to bring them on the show
Did you?
and be like, why is it weed and not the weed? Because I know it's not the weed. I just don't know the reason it's not the weed.
But you can catch the COVID because I had the COVID.
If you keep saying the, I swear
But
to
that's
God,
what I said. I always said
you
I
caught
had.
COVID-19, not the COVID-19.
I caught the
I
kung flu.
caught the-
It was the kung flu.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't catch kung flu. I caught the kung flu.
But that's different because that's a thing. All right. See, I
See.
need somebody.
Yeah. See, I'm not buying it.
My sister had it on vacation and came back wanting to buy it, I think, at Bevmo, and the lady told her it's coming.
Oh, Betmo.
Oh, interesting. I was just thinking
Yeah.
I should have got some when I was in Michigan and brought it back.
Oh, do they got it over there?
You
Yeah,
son
it's
of
over
a gun.
over the Mississippi.
Oh, that's
Katie,
right.
we're going to need the details. Post them in every single chat room that we have for the foreseeable future.
That's exactly right. Well, guys, we have been rocking and rolling here on the Pops and Low radio show. We got producer Ray. She's
Hi,
here today, and
She's on TV.
Yeah, we got
Hi,
the graphic that I spent a lot of time working on.
I know.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
this is the Pops
She
and
spent a
Low
lot of
show.
time. Right.
It is the Pops and Low
It is
radio
not
show.
about me.
No, but you're the
Oh.
producer.
Wow,
I
she had to take the
produce.
shot at the end of the show.
It's not.
Oh,
Ah.
Jennifer says I'll send you boys some. Can you do that, Jennifer?
Heck yeah.
Are you
Uh,
allowed to ship alcoholic beverages?
We accept all forms of
Yeah.
sponsorship,
Cal
ladies
does
and
it all the
gentlemen.
time. He
Yeah,
mails
but
us the beers.
Look,
It's not
The beers.
legal. The beers.
good job, Ray. The beers.
That's right. The nut didn't fall too far from the tree.
If you guys want the sponsorship, you guys can send us merch. Alcohol. It doesn't, wristbands, whatever. We accept all forms.
You sound like you're groveling.
I am. Grovel away. We have 10 people watching this.
Jennifer says, I love seeing Ray in the little TV. Yeah, see? Jennifer, I appreciate that, actually, because I put a lot of work into it. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Angry conservative. That's the first thing I thought of when she came up on the TV is, TV killed the radio star. That's the first thing I thought of is when that came up.
That's right. Video killed the radio star.
Right.
It was video.
Right. Video. Jen Meyer says, well, no one has to know what I'm shipping. You can send us
right.
Gray Feather Farms materials.
That's exactly right.
The vid.
See, that's
See?
exactly right.
The
See? Me too. It's so cute, Katie Nussbaum says. Thank you very much, Katie. I haven't seen Kyle in the room. Is Kyle Nussbaum in the room?
What's up with him? Is he being a mark?
He might
Tell
be
him stop
working.
being a mark.
He might be working.
That's true. He has an important job and things. Good for him.
Well, folks, it has come. I think we have.
This has been the 2-hour Pops and Low radio show. We've now started getting used to the 2-hour window again.
Yeah. The video killed the radio.
Killed the radio.
The video. That's right.
Oh man.
Oh, Dave Smith says, love the graphics.
The graphics.
See that? See, I'm getting love from the fans.
She's in the TV like the kid on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, that Mike TV.
Mike TV.
Mike TV.
Yeah, he's gonna make it Ray TV.
Yeah, Ray TV.
Man.
That's right, producer Ray.
throwback.
That's exactly right. So we want to include the producer because she does a great job, and we don't want to leave her. Yeah, he's being a slump next to me, sipping on swanky adult beverage. Neat.
Ooh, he's sipping neat. What a nice guy.
What is neat?
Like just straight up.
Oh,
I believe it's just with ice, if I'm correct.
Yeah, we did that once on this show. It didn't turn out well.
You know what's funny? I thought
I
about
wasn't
having a
sipping
beer,
on it,
but
though.
man, that's a problem.
That was my first appearance on this show.
You were on that show?
Oh boy,
Yeah.
I was twerking. I think.
You showed your belly to the audience. I
Well, I don't know about
don't mean
that.
to bring
Nope,
up
that's
bad
never
memories.
happened. There's no evidence anywhere that any of that ever happened. Notice you can't find the episode.
It is always in my mind.
Good, because it's not mine.
Always on my mind.
Well, on that note, it's been 2 hours of the Pops and Low radio show. We appreciate everyone for sticking around.
Well,
Everybody that's been in the comments. We've had a lot of people comment today. I'm not going to go through all the names because there's so many different people that have jumped in and out.
Mhm.
But we've had about 10, 15 people in at a time. So we appreciate all of you guys for doing that.
That's right.
Again, if you guys are looking for any of our previous shows, any of our content, okay, go to saywhatyourwillradio.com. Check out all of our sponsors on the sponsors
Who's
tab.
got your belly?
Oh my God.
Who's got your belly, Ricky?
Neat means no ice. There you go.
Yeah.
And so, but again, if you guys are looking for any of our previous content, please use the YouTube link. Subscribe to that channel. We do want to make these switch over there, but it's only going to be able to happen if everybody goes over. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the post notifications. Okay, make sure you share it with your friends and family.
Smash that
Thank
like
you guys
button.
very much. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. But yeah, until next week, until next Friday, see you guys same time, same place, 7 p.m.
Hit the stop cam there, Regs. Bottom. There we go.
Stop cam.
Bottom left, right there.